Oh, my voice is gone already. Hi, Aaron. Thank you for redeeming first. Hi, old man, Mr. Matt. Thank you for redeeming Tattoo Talk. And hi, Duck. How are you? There's something weird going on here. There we go. Grandma Ashley, no! It's cold down here. It's not my fault. Oh, no. I have to move my chat box. Oh, there we go. There, it's good. I'm good. How's everyone? Old man Mr. Matt, pick a number between 1 and 4. I only have 4 tattoos, so it's a pretty easy choice. They're numbered in the order I got them. I'm good. 4, please. Okay, that's my most recent one. It is Howl and Sophie. I'm so washed out there. Is that better? It's Howl and Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle. I got it in August, I think. And just Howl's Moving Castle has always been a favorite movie. Now I'm out of focus. There we go. And it was my comfort movie. Well, has been, still is my comfort movie throughout the pandemic. And I just needed something to signify that I'm surviving, I'm getting by. So that's my halfway survived a pandemic tattoo. How's everyone? How was your weekend? How was your Monday? It's Monday today. Oh, my weekend was Sunday, Monday, so it's my weekend. That's why I said weekend. Last time I was on Twitch, I was over on Kitty's channel playing D&D. Ah! Lizzie! Hello! Hi! Oh, geez. Hi, Uncle Wooly. Hi, K-Chan. Oh, geez. Hi, Lizzie. How's everyone? Ah! Hi, Snoogans. Thank you for the follow.
I cannot remember for the life of me. Oh, yeah. I was thinking bit badges. I was thinking of making some Moogle bit magic. Magic.
Ah! I can't even see what that
badges.
Is. Is that Master
Oh
Gaming?
my god.
Thank you for the
Shut
follow.
up and just play the game.
Lost your check, thank you. How's everyone? Lizzie, how was your stream? Hi, go the. Hi, how are you? How was everyone's weekend? How was your Monday? Lizzie, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? How was Final Fantasy? Have you beat it yet? Gerta? How are you? Oh, geez. I'm just getting started. Can you hear me? Is audio good? I hope you can hear me. I was saying, last time I was on stream was in Kitty's D&D, and I single-handedly, no, the team, I got the final blow on killing Santa, and now we're about to save Santa, so you can't hear me? You're joking, right? Posture check, another posture check, thank you. I'm Sind, I'm good, so proud of me. Ashley's the reason we don't get presents. Thank you so much, Lizzie. We're saving Santa, boo. I know. Haven't finished it yet? You will. I believe in you, you will. Can hear you just fine, okay, perfect. Well, we may as well just jump into the game then. Are all levels good here? Last time I played this game, the game was like much louder than anything else I ever play. So if it's good here, please let me know. We've beat Jack Frost, the Yule Lads, and like some cat. I don't know which Christmas mythology the cat was from, but no, it was not louder than Kitty's D&D playlist. Game is a bit loud, okay. I can turn it down a bit. And my chat box isn't working here, so just give me a second. We're gonna refresh my chat box and see if that does anything. Animated chat. Oh, there we go. That's great. Perfect. Everything's good. It will be the Yule Cat from Icelandic folklore. Oh, so we beat the Yule Lads, the Yule Cat, and Jack Frost. Invisible chat, let's go! And I'm gonna continue, not new game. We got 3 hours in, we have a party. I'm Cthulhu, and then we have Santa's granddaughter, and then 2 other people that I don't necessarily remember. We have to spend time in between each battles, so we like unlock items for each character, and each thing we do gets a different thing for a different character. It's a very fun game. The dialogue is a lot of fun, but it might be an odd thing to hop into halfway through. Cthulhu decides to go to the gingerbread house candy shop. Stream crashed on your end? Oh no! I hope it's okay. Probably want to change your category? No, I changed it like 3 times, Duck. Thank you for letting me know. I changed it 3 times before I went live, and it keeps going back. So we're just gonna try again. Has it changed? Has it changed? I saw some of your TikToks and have been meaning to stop by. Aw! Yay! Updated for you? Okay. I wanted to name the stream Get In Loser. We're saving Christmas. But Twitch wouldn't let me. It was like, this title is against Twitch's terms and services. So it's just Get In, We're Saving Christmas, but we all know what it's supposed to say. But I really tried my best, I really did. So I tweeted it. That was my go live tweet. Oh, implied losers. Inside the candy shop there are countless shelves filled with chocolates and caramels, all formed into the most elaborate shapes.
Sweet hype.
Wizard, thank you so much for subscribing for 9 months! What? How has it been 9 months? No. And you have to stream in 42 days. Thank you for the wizard command, Duck. Crystal is already here. Why if it isn't Cthulhu? I didn't fancy you as someone with a sweet tooth. I have been known to eat the occasional Master Gaming, thank you so much for the 10 biddies! I'm at work, gonna be listening along for a little while. Okay, I hope you enjoy work. I hope it's over soon. Also sorry for Nightbot trolling you. I apologize. I'm good. I am still so tired from D&D, but I had so much fun. But I tweeted that I was gonna stream at 5 today, and then I fell asleep, and I didn't wake up until 4, and I was like, uh-oh. So I had to get ready very quickly. Only 9 hours left? Oh no! I hope it goes by quickly. I hope you have a good time. I've been known to eat the occasional caramel apple when suffering souls weren't available for munching. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. My favorite dessert here is the shaved ice with fruit and chocolates shavings. Delicious and refreshing. Crystal buys 2 bowls of the aforementioned dessert and hands one to Cthulhu. Bon appetit! Cthulhu cautiously tries the contents of his bowl, then with more energy gulps the rest down. Good, isn't it? There's something about the way they prepare it here that really pulls out the flavors, and hey! Cthulhu grabs Crystal's bowl and devours the entire contents in one fell swoop. You were taking so long, I didn't think you wanted it. We just got them. At least you enjoyed them. They were okay, I guess. A glitch in the game occurs and suddenly Cthulhu has a new piece of equipment. Cthulhu got a spiffy coat. This armor for Belsnickel taunts enemies into attacking him. Is Belsnickel our tank? What do we want? A festive wand? Sure. Cthulhu decides to go back to the post office. Today we need some extra help back in the storing room. I also wish I had a spiffy coat. Just match up the address on the packages to the same post office box. It's as simple as that. And if a few packages should happen to get misplaced, don't worry about it. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Why, in my first week, I lost a whole truck of packages. Left the key in the ignition and then no more truck. Whoops. I was away for a few minutes, but Looter Raid. Hi, Byron, how are you? Thank you for coming in with the raid. Thank you, everyone, for coming in with the raid. I hope you're having a good day. They're saving Christmas. Yes, we are. Hi, Charles, how are you? Glad to see the bar for success is so low. Just do your best, and I'm sure you'll do fine. Cthulhu heads to the storing room and starts sorting packages, taking care to open any that look interesting. Most of the boxes contain boring stuff like toys and clothing, but Cthulhu does find an interesting weapon that he swipes. Cthulhu got a festive wand. This weapon for Crystal allows her to reuse the mistletoe ability. Some of the open boxes prove difficult to reseal, so instead, Cthulhu disposes the evidence. Eventually, the day ends. Good job! Why, everything looks so nice and orderly now. It even looks like there are fewer packages than we started with. Imagine that! I love having a dedicated worker like you on the team. Don't be a stranger, you hear? It is now Christmas Eve, the 32nd. Oh, we have so much time! Let's go to the chicken house. Let's go see Baba. Cthulhu decides to spend some time with Baba Yaga. Vroom vroom vroom, look how fast I am going. Baba Yaga is poking her head out the window as she's riding her hut around the area at surprisingly fast speeds. I don't even need Cluck Cluck's help now. I figured out an alternate touch-based method. I guess for a chicken-based propulsion system, it's okay. If that's the way you want to be, then I challenge you to a race. Chicken Hut versus Cthulhu. I accept. Cthulhu always wins. See the tree on the hill over there? First one there wins. That tree? No, the one way back there. Oh, so you mean that tree? No, that's too far. This tree then. Yes, that's the one. Alright, don't cry too much when I beat you. 3, 2, 1, go! The race is off with Baba Yaga in the lead, followed but closely by Cthulhu. This is followed with Baba Yaga in the lead, followed by Cthulhu, which is followed with Baba Yaga in the lead, followed not so closely by Cthulhu. Puff puff, slow down so I can win. No way! Chicken powers triumphed again. This game is so cute. I also love Baba. We're gonna do a Baba cosplay. I know it. Doing well, still have about 40 minutes of work, which picked up a bit this afternoon. Oh no, but at least if it's busy, then it usually feels like it's going by faster. This race was rigged. Clearly pitting an old man like me against a brand new house was an unfair contest. If you say so, boss. Hey, don't be like that. Here, have a trophy. Cthulhu receives a trophy with a chicken on it. It's his consolation prize. Where did you get this? Custom made. I have it lying around just in case I get in a chicken contest. It happens more often than you think. There's something in the trophy. Cthulhu got it freaky swore. This weapon for Cthulhu allows the terrify ability to be reused. I need to get a chicken first. It's fine. I'll find one. Oh, jeez. It is now Christmas Eve, the 33rd. Oh, my mom just asked me what I want for dinner, so I'm gonna respond to her very quickly. It sounds like we're having vegan butter chicken. We will have to just pretend you always have the bird hat on. Once I get Snap camera working again, maybe I can just do instead of a duck hat, like a bird hat. Bird hat. Where else can we go? Let's go to the pet store. Cthulhu decides to go back to the pet store. Upon seeing Cthulhu enter, the shopkeeper moves to help another customer. Cthulhu, you came back for me. Of course I did. I wasn't about to leave an old ally of mine from the Transgalactic Madness Wars locked up in a pet store. Butter chicken. Probably like tofu or something, I don't know. I knew I could count on you. Now about that payment. I already gave you what you wanted. I want more. Fine, you win. Cyber! How are you? Can we get a cyber shadow, please? Just the words I wanted to hear. Now where's the owner of this dump? Ah, there she is. The Altharian comes with me? The what? The green kitty. Not a kitty.
Awesome. Dude, you know what this reminds me of?
Is this
being
the
like
Steve
this?
on the Fridge
It
clip?
reminds me of that one movie that's called Cabin in the Woods.
Ooh, Cabin in the Woods.
No climbing on fridge, you guys.
Yeah, fridge time.
I love this clip so much.
Steve's on the fridge. Steve's on the fridge.
Look, it looks
Also,
like you're tap dancing.
Do you like our new?
I think so.
Squidward. Another cyber clip?
Oh, we lost one.
Goodbye.
Who was
Did we
that?
get two cyber shadows?
Oh, was that Hashiro?
Haley got him. What the?
Did you see that? Oh my god.
to clip that
It
later.
does look like Squidward.
Too funny.
I can't
It's
read
just like what's
the
good and then all of a
dialogue
sudden-
while there's a clip. There we go. Hi, Cyber, how are you? How was your Monday? I should have known such a unique individual as yourself would be attracted to such quality. Now let's talk payment plans. I think not. The cat's a friend of mine and you will release it to me, my custody, immediately. Now, just a minute. The cat cost me quite a pretty penny to be acquired. I can't just give it away for free. I've got a business to run here. Look at my face. Getting ready to leave the office. Oh, I hope you have a good commute home. Now, how much are you going to charge me for the cat? I'm not going to try to read this sentence. That's better. Come on, Paws. Let's get out of here. Cthulhu and Paws exit the pet shop. You should try. No, thank you. You have no idea how good it feels to be out of that place. For content. Is that German? I don't know. Once that poison is out of my system and my powers return, I'll contact a friend to come pick me up from this backwards planet. And my payment? I'll make sure my ride brings it. I'm going to need a down payment. Fine, take this. Cthulhu got a cat tunic. This armor for Cthulhu gives him hyper mode at the start of combat. When the time comes, meet me at the park. It is now Christmas Eve, the 34th. Brr, it's so cold, so much snow. This is nothing. When I was a young gun, I was running through sky-high snow, barefooted both ways in the snow. Both ways? Keep your glory days story to yourself, old man. It's not definite, but... Do you have a lead on the next League of Christmas Evil member? Just a hunch. All snowstorms that affect Christmasland originate from the Christmas caves in the far north. If the Christmas caves are generating an abnormally large number of snowstorms, that could indicate something's amiss there. Weather? We're basing our next dungeon choice on the weather. She's not wrong. Gee, thanks, narrator, for making me look really dumb. That was sarcasm. We're going to a really cold place, Cluck Cluck. Are you going to be warm enough? Bakak! You heard the chicken, let's go! It is now Christmas Eve, the 35th. We're finally in a dungeon. It's cold, crazy cold. Huddle in a corner and wish for death levels of cold. An ordinary party would be dead at this point. But this is no ordinary party. You got that right. To the great Cthulhu, this is nothing. I laugh at such feeble attempt at death by freezing. I'm the Snow Maiden. The cold never... Don't you dare finish that sentence. Oh, time to save Christmas! Hi Dylan, how are you? The last line, they previously joked that Crystal certainly looks a lot like a unmentioned winter movie. So when she said the cold never oh, affects my core temperature or well-being at all. Gee, what did you think I was going to say? I'm not bothered by the cold. These clothes may look all raggy and hobo-esque, but they're actually quite warm. And I have the power of the chicken. I'm fine. I didn't know chickens were immune to freezing temperatures. Wait a second, you're right. Chickens freeze in the cold. Hi, Deep Pure, how are you? Oh, what was I thinking? Bagaberk. Ah! Charlotte! Hello! Hi, Charlotte, how are you? Hi, Just Will, how are you? Hi, Ben, how are you? Hi, Cribbin, how are you? Can we get a shout out for Charlotte, please? How was your stream? How was Bloodborne?
That was rude.
That was rude.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
He just fucking... Yeah! He Hulk smashed the shit out of me, bro. He said, fuck you! And your fucking mom!
What a good clip! We're getting 2 clips for everyone today. It's fine. But Charlotte, thank you so much for the raid. How was Bloodborne? Oh! What are we doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Raiders that are new here, I'm
That
Ashley.
was my blogfish dance. Hope you enjoyed it.
Everything over here, you can read it. I don't have a schedule. This is like my Christmas game, and then I'm working my way through Trials of Mana and Final Fantasy IX. Kicked some optional boss, but for like 5 minutes I wanted to play Bloodborne, and then I looked on Steam and saw that they're PlayStation only, and then I decided I cannot. But maybe one day they will be on PC and I could do it. But we just got to a dungeon. We have 2 or 3 bosses left in this game, so we just got to a dungeon. We're worried our people are freezing. Just Will, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Charlotte. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, but we're gonna hop back into the game. Just Will, thank you for the follow. Oh, what kind people are here today? All of our people are freezing, so we're just gonna hope. Cribbit, thank you so much for the follow. All the friends I know. What did I do to deserve this today? Final Fantasy is on my list to play next year. Just Will, thank you so much for subscribing. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Final Fantasy has been on my list for a long time, and I finally decided that I was going to play it. I promised one of my mods that I would start with 10, but I started with 9 instead. Oh. Sorry, Cluck Cluck. I'll whip up a heat spell for you right now. Cluck Cluck quickly thaws. Smells like chicken. Hi, just J-Dubs. 9 is close. It is close, exactly. It's basically 10, right? Maybe I overdid it. Gog! Who could live in such a freezing cold place? Besides me, of course. I have a guess. This giantess Gryla has always been a fan of snow-filled caves. Doesn't she eat naughty kids? It's a good thing we don't have any of those with us. Oh. Not Baba! Don't look at me! Ah! Yes, I may have tried to steal presents from orphans once or twice, but does that make me naughty? Baba's precious! Harold, thank you so much for the follow. If we had started with 10, we wouldn't have the Kupo redemption. This is very true. This is absolutely true. Oh, yes it does. But that's in the past. Now I'm a crusading adventure of justice on a quest to rescue the big guy himself. So you can steal Christmas presents directly from the source. You can't prove that. That's literally what you told us when you joined our party. Past Baba Yaga is a tricky one. You can't always trust what she says. Ghost Flame, thank you so much for coming in with the Luna raid. How are you? Gotta lurk for a second. Yes, go! Thank you so much. Go rest, go eat your food, go do what you need to do. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh, you can't always trust what she says. You're not going to let her eat me, right? Of course not. It's far too late into the game to replace a party member. The programmers really don't want to go to all that bother making a new character that most players will never see. Exactly, I've heard that 99% of all players don't even make it past the tutorial. 99%! That can't possibly be right. Maybe if you start in higher quality games, players would play past the tutorial. Never! Focus, people. Kid eating monster. Kid right here. As I was saying, you have nothing to fear. Now let's go fight an old woman. I think this falls under the same lines as the beating up kids thing. That audio does not come out of context. Oh, Okay, so we have like 15 battles! We have 15 random encounter battles that build up by our footsteps, and then we can go beat the boss. We just have to find the boss. Oh, I have so many items I can equip. I should do that. No. This one. No. How do I pause? There we go. Cthulhu had Freaky Sword. That's the new one we just got. There we go. And the cat tunic. Fighting old ladies is appropriate on Christmas. Exactly, right? That's the best one. Equip items. Let's see what Crystal has. This is plus 140 for power. That's probably the best, yeah. You're already in the best robe. There we go. Who else got things? I think Bubba got something. That's much better, right? Right? That's better. Plain egg, brown egg, I don't know. And then Belsnickel got something that makes him the target. Was it Spiffy? It was Spiffy. Plus 90 HP? That's why it makes them attack him. Okay, we're ready. We're set to go. Let's go get in some battles. Oh! This is the winter cave that causes all of the weather? Are we sure? Are we sure this is the winter cave? Okay, we're gonna do the all attacks again. Just start with the all attacks. Get as much damage out of the way as we can. Crystal only heals, really. Oh, you have an attack now. That's good. Proud of you, Crystal. I haven't quite figured out healing, but like if we just kill them, we don't need to heal. So it's fine. We also can't find their... Oh, there's items. There, we figured out healing. There we go. Now we have 14 battles left before we can fight the boss. This is spooky. I don't know what I think of this. Just kill them all, then no need for heals. Exactly. It's really the way to go. Wind damage. There we go. Make him dizzy. Do you have an all? Yeah. We don't know how to see their health, but like, they eventually just die. We don't need to know their health. That's personal. Poison. Also, all of the music in this game is so good. There's no reason for it to go this hard. It's just a Christmas game. Fork in the road. Where do we go? This feels like the right direction. Maybe I'll go this way. Because there should be treasure somewhere. Oh no, they all look like the right there's treasure. And I think we heal between battles, because we all have like full health basically, so I think we're doing okay. Physical damage based on used items. I don't know. Anyone else hate work? I don't hate it, I just sometimes wish I didn't have to, you know? Looks like Dean Winchester was a fan of Final Fantasy and made a video game. Got the music. I have a little bit of a cough. I hope it's not super annoying to everyone. I have been tested. I am fine. I just have a little cough, okay? Stunned? Can you be poisoned and stunned? Coffley Taylor, yeah, that's me. Next item use this free. There we go. We'll go get that treasure. But now we're sus? Oh no. Oh no. You got an elixir. This item heals a lot of HP. Also, in Ontario, movie theaters are now 50% capacity. So I have not seen Spider-Man yet, and I'm very sad about it. I want to see Spider-Man very badly, but like all of the theaters are sold out for forever. I'm thinking maybe Christmas Day might be like my time. Maybe there won't be a sold out theater on Christmas Day. That could be my Spider-Man day, but has anyone seen it? Is it as good as I hope it is? No spoilers, I just want to know if it's as good as I think it is. Shields Ashley from spoilers, thank you. You liked it? Okay, good. I've been... love living in a semi-rural area where nothing's sold out. My day's good, Ben. How's yours? I have a colleague that keeps coughing. None of us were bothered, but every time she coughs, she shouted, "I've not got COVID, I've been tested." So you can trust her, old man Mr. Matt. Hoping to see Spider-Man tomorrow. I am so sad that I haven't seen it yet. I'm working my way through all of the Marvel movies, like in chronological order. So I watched Captain America, Captain Marvel, and Iron Man, and then I have Iron Man 2 next. Because Disney Plus doesn't have the Hulk movies. Hello! Hi, Mike! How are you? 9 months! What? I've been streaming for... oh no! How is this possible? Thank you so much for resubscribing, Mike. I appreciate you. I'm gonna get excited and then start coughing. Chronological MCU is a lot of fun. I've never done it before. I watched them in the order they came out. But like I haven't seen... I watched Iron Man yesterday, so I hadn't seen Iron Man since it came out. So it was fun. It was good. We don't need to party heal. We really don't need to party heal. There we go. Mod Mike. Wind damage. Physical damage. There we go. I did not pay attention to what we picked up in that treasure chest. Like, not even a glimpse at what we picked up. Suspicious. Suspicious. A Christmas RPG. For anyone here earlier, Mike is the mod that I promised I would play 10, and then I started on 9. All dark damage, there we go. Is it cheating if I'm asked what we're doing for dinner tonight and I say Dairy Queen? That is not cheating, that is dinner. Do you have a Dairy Queen that does like hot dogs and hamburgers, or do you just have an ice cream Dairy Queen? Because my town just has an ice cream Dairy Queen, but the next town over has like the hot dogs, hamburgers Dairy Queen. It depends. It depends. Awesome to finally catch you live. Have an awesome stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a good day. I wish I didn't like lose the attacks after I used them once, because it would be so much easier if I could just all attack through the entire fight. But I entirely understand why I can't. Ours does food. I'm just lazy and don't want to cook. That is fair. It's Monday. You're fine. You can have Dairy Queen for dinner. Also, tradition. I started stream and then this middle shelf fell off, so I had to redo my shelves right before stream, as always. It came with screws that I could just... It's mundane, yes. There's screws that I can like attach them to the gold things holding them up. But I haven't, and I don't really want to. So, like, I could fix my problem, but I don't want to. You only have yourself to blame. I mean, it's true. Sure. So shellfish. Did you try that $25? Mike! That's such a good idea! I have to, it's at home, but I'll bring it here. I don't need to get a drill or a screwdriver out. I have tape. Mike, what a good idea. Well, that didn't go so well for me, but I'm fine. Self, 60% heal. Not party, it's self. That's fine. Oh, our friend's fine. He's a tank now. Let's poison this mosquito man. Tanky boy, yes. We gave him a coat that makes him our tank, so let's use our unite. Let's attack him. There we go. Mike, I'm confused. We have 9 little battles left and then we can find the boss. Insanity Tentacle. This accessory for Cthulhu allows him to reuse Dark Blast. But I just got a different tentacle, didn't I? It's not as good as the other one, so I'm not gonna... Duct tape! Gotcha! Gotcha! I get it now. It's fine. It's Monday, Mike. Let me live. I just want to get to the boss. We don't need to party defense up. Just attack them all. Oh! You got to attack right back. That's no good. Okay, they're dead after this. It's fine. You have your own tape now. Estimated time for a full play on this game, 4 to 5 hours. Yeah, the beginning is a lot of fun too. The dialogue is so much fun. The fighting could be a little better, but I'm having fun with it. I think I'm going backwards. There isn't a map, so you just have to adventure around until you find the boss. There isn't a map of the dungeons to like know where you're going. But it's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it a lot. And they have a non-Christmas themed Cthulhu game as well that I'm probably going to play in the new year because I like this one so much. Do I have an all? One? Who is this? Oh. Vulnerable? Let's use that. Can help you market it for a 5% cut. Oh no, there's business deals going down in my chat. Oh no, I'm out of... That's fine. No! I almost wasted my unite. You need an air fryer. Get an air fryer. Ask for one for Christmas. You can't do these types of deals in public. taunt? We don't need you to taunt. You're already wearing the taunt coat. No! Why can you not attack anything? Air damage. All enemies defeated. Okay, 7 battles left. Is this where I came from? Is this where I came from? Is this absolutely where I came from? For sure it is, right? This is where I came from? For Christmas? Yes. Yes, this is where I came from? Okay, I'll turn around. Let's save Christmas! Hi Tetsuya, how are you? Oh, jeez. I feel the need to explain every time someone gets here that I wanted to name my stream Get In Loser, we're going to save Christmas. Like, Get In Loser, we're going shopping. But Twitch wouldn't let me. The title. It won't let you, Aaron. You don't... It's very rude. Always tell myself where he from. Pardon? Just for this stream in particular. Hungry, save Christmas, also for food. I'm also hungry to save Christmas. Physical damage. Times 5 damage if desperate. We're not desperate. We can't put losers in the title. Hello. My brother just popped in to say hi.
Hello.
Do you have a lighter down here? Can you light my candle for me? Okay.
Get in, we're going caroling.
Just Will! Thank you so much for the... How many biddies? Thank you so much for the biddies! Oh! I appreciate it so much! I don't know if A-Bomb P19 will be live, Mike. I haven't seen that username live for a while. So we can try. Is Aaron streaming? Is Aaron streaming? Aaron's in chat. Unless Aaron's very good at multitasking. Is Aaron streaming? I'm confused now. Aaron isn't live. You're lying to me. Nobody told me. Oh jeez. I gotta text my mom again. She got logged out of her Twitch. I gotta help her. Current stream title, Get In, We're Saving Christmas. Well, Aaron, I guess I have some news for you. The title was supposed to call you a loser, but Twitch is evil and won't allow us to say what we want for your titles. Oh, jeez. Oh, I continued walking the way I came from, so we have to go back. We came from this way. There's gotta be another way. Mike, thank you for redeeming Tattoo Talk. Number 4 has already been redeemed today. And you've redeemed 3. So if you want to pick 1 or 2, that would help. And light color. Thank you so much for lighting my candle for me.
Buy a lighter.
I will.
Bye, stream.
Ryan says bye, stream. 2. Okay, I can do 2. Okay, I can do 2. I had to remember. It slightly changed the light color. I changed it to blue. 2. Okay, I can do 2. It's on this arm. Speaking of which, has everyone finished their Christmas shopping? I have 1 person left to buy for. Number 2 is this bike right here. It is a memorial piece for my grandpa. She passed away in 2018, I think. Yeah, I think. And I got it because when... What are you kidding me, Ashley? Nothing. When I was younger, I had popped a tire on my bike, and we went to Canadian Tire to go buy a new tire for my bike. And instead of coming home with a new tire, I came home with a new bike because my grandpa wasn't just gonna take me to Canadian Tire and not buy me a new bike. So that's my memorial piece for my grandpa. And sorry that I still have lights, light color there. There, you can see that I changed the lights now. It's red, white, and blue. All the bikes I've rode have 3 wheels. Those are traits. I'm trying to catch up on chat. Finished my Christmas shopping on the 18th. I need to get one for my sister-in-law still. But I know what she wants, I just have to go buy it, and like going to a store feels like a lot. But thank you. My mom can't log into her Twitch and she's really sad about it. That's why I'm looking at my phone. I just changed her password when, like, right before I left because she couldn't log in, and now the password that we changed it to isn't working, so like, sorry mom. Oh, cool, just healed them all. It's fine. I know I have a party heal also, but I don't want to. I feel like enrage is a bad thing. I feel like I don't want my party to be enraged, or the enemies to be enraged, I mean. It sounds bad. Probably not. I'm just gonna kill him and then it's not a problem. Oh! There's still one left. Surely they're weaker when they're angry, probably. I'm just gonna voice to text something to my mom so that I can continue gaming. If you press trouble logging in and give them your phone number, you can get a text to reset your password, and then that'll work. There. I'm IT. That's the way I came from. Don't go that way. That's the way I came from. Why is Ashley on her phone while streaming? My mom wants to be watching. The alert didn't even work! Ah! Mom, I'm glad you got to log in. Thank you for the biddies. How are you? Ah! Are we having vegan butter chicken for dinner? Is that what we're having? I'm excited if it is. Vegan butter chicken. That's so loud. I know. I could go in and turn it down and make it play properly, but I feel like it has a certain charm to it that it doesn't work. Vegan butter or vegan chicken? Probably both. You have an all, don't you? No, you don't. We've been through this 100 times. You are, yay! Poison chicken. Your brother's cooking it for you? Thanks, Jordan. Ryan just lit my candle for me, so both of my brothers are helping me today. It's peach cilantro. Ryan came and lit it for me. What a good brother. Absolutely, what a good brother. Can we get a shout out to brother? Neither brother has Twitch. Oh, Jordan has Twitch. I think it's Jordster, but I don't think Ryan has Twitch. Is it Jordster or Jordanster? I don't know. He's been in chat before. Shout out brother. Oh, I healed Cthulhu. I should have healed Crystal. It's fine. He's almost dead. Brothers amazing at Blitzball. Actually, shout them out in case we got a bad clip. Thank you, Aaron. Go brothers! Oh, jeez. That's the treasure. So where do I go? I feel like the other way wasn't where I had come from, because now we're traveling in the direction I'd come from, so... That's physical. There we go. That sounds like a flesh. Who has that? I think Bubba has that. Give me a minute. It should be Bubba's turn soon. Was it that one? It looks like a flesh. I don't know what you're talking about. Those are all heals. I don't need to heal. We'll run into it again. It is. The music in this game is much better than it needs to be, but I appreciate it. Oh, our tank is at half health, but he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Right? Who needs a healer when you have a tank? Exactly! That's the way to go. I'm hungry, Nightbot. I feel like if you have the word Nightbot in it, Nightbot ignores it, and I don't know why. Unless it's on a timer, and the timer hasn't been reset. Because I came from this way originally. Maybe it can see Nightbot. I don't know. I don't know. It's all confusing. Did I go this way? Yeah. I know there was like a port. I think the way I was going before was not the way I came from, so I'm gonna go back and then down, I think. That attacks them for all, for the amount of health that we each have. So they have so much health. I don't know why he's ignoring you. I'm sorry. Don't need to heal. I don't know what these mosquito things are, but I don't like them. A roach mage. Surprisingly difficult to kill. That's what it is. Stop picking on people. Physical damage. What's the little frog guy? I want to see the little frog guy's name. I need a 1 attack so I can see. Hopper, a rebranded frog. All of the, like, every single word written in this game is funny. Do you have an attack? You don't have a single attack left, my guy. And all of your unites are heals. Let's taunt, sure. Like Cthulhu taunt. Why not? Is this for PC? I mean Mac. This is on my Switch, Mike. But I'm sure it is also on PC or Mac. Let's heal someone, I guess. You can attack. You have an attack. 800? She just did 800 damage. Okay.
This one's a doozy. Ah!
Thank you so much for the biddies, old man, Mr. Matt. I appreciate it. One day I'll see it coming and it won't scare me. Why is it sensitive? Thank you! Charlotte and Trials of Mana is my favorite ever. So, she needed to be one of my alerts. This is a family-friendly channel. I swore the other day, Iron. It happened. Defense up? Sure. Why not? Changed my life. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes. I have no attacks left. 2 times on a roll. Okay, I'm going back. I'm going back and I'm gonna go the way that I thought I was going backwards before. We have 2 battles left. It was a quote and it didn't count, yeah. Maybe it's bad to use all of my all attacks at the very beginning, because then I run out and it makes me sad. Oh, he's insane now. Cool. I like the sounds of that. The lab experiment. Got tired of hanging out in our other game. Oh, he must be in the other game. Oh. Poisoned and insane. Cool. Fine. I don't feel scared. It's okay. No one's worried. Hi Kyle, how are you? Good afternoon-ish? It's 6 p.m. here. Is that afternoon-ish? Oh, we haven't looked up what these other guys are. I need a 1 attack that will let me. Oh, you don't have an attack. That's fine. That's evening-ish, I think. I'd say so. I'd say it's evening-ish. But how are you? How's your day? How's your afternoon-ish going for you? Wrong Kyle, but I'll take it. Every Kyle can use that command. Just being a lurky turkey today, work is bonkers. Oh, I hope it's over soon for ya. Good night-ish, everyone. Yes, 54%. Oh no. Hang in now. I'm not going to sleep, it's nighttime. That's a hopper. I'd say that's a pretty good percent, like a 50-50 flip of a coin. It's pretty good. Jeez, this guy has so much health. There we go. And we leveled up! I'm actually leveling up in this game because the mini encounters are mandatory. You can't run from them. In trials, where I'm allowed to run from them, it's a different story. Is this where I came from? I don't think so. I don't think I've been here. Unless I'm absolutely just going straight to the beginning of the dungeon again. We'll see. What's on the right? Oh, just the same thing. Imagine fighting in an RPG. It's not my playstyle, okay? I'll get you to notice me, Nightbot. Oh, this battle between you and Nightbot is so entertaining. Aging like fine wine. I'm dead. Where could this boss be? The lady that we're about to go fight, there was a Chilling Adventures of Sabrina episode with her in it and the Yule lads. So I know all about that. Is there an ignore me command for Nightbot? Oh, maybe. Can you use a different command and see if Nightbot can use that? Because it operates the same as other commands. Check your vibe, do exclamation point vibe, and see if you can use that. You got a blizzard robe. This is armor for Crystal, improves her stun power. Oh, what robe does Crystal have on currently? 45. What's the blizzard robe do for you? 90! Okay, there we go. There's a robe. Oh, I just remembered this game does not auto-save, so we're gonna save. Just been playing for an hour. So you can use commands. So I don't know. We're at the hour mark, so I'm just gonna take a little break. I'll be back in like a minute. I'll be back. Go get snacks, go get drink, go get whatever you need. I'll be back in a minute. What? This conversation is a roller coaster of information. I have literally no idea what's happening. Other vehicles, is that an option? Just no one else on the road! Just no one else on the road! Oh no. Oh. Oh, Mario Kart was dark too. Properties. Default? Oh no, now I'm gone. Oh no. No, that's not it. There we go. There's me. Thanks for stream. Maybe today's just not the day to fix my webcam. Oh, gee. How much longer I'm gonna be driving for? Because as you do. Oh no! This car's gonna have to wait for me. See, this. Oh, no, 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 no! Buddy! 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 That one wasn't my fault! I was about to say that was me waiting for the trucks to back up at my old job. But no, it wasn't. I would wait. I had patience. Hi, I'm back. Oh, congratulations on your 94% vibe. What a good vibe. And Ben with the 37. That's okay. I need to play Truck Sim again. I'm waiting on my Steam Deck because I feel like I'll actually be able to play it on that, but I want to play it. I think it's Q2 next year now, so it was supposed to be Q1, and then with all of the mushing, yes. With all of the delays and everything, I think it's Q2 now, so I'm sad about that. But we will return to Truck Sim at some point. And Mike, when we're nearing the end of stream, if there is actually someone you want to guide the raid to, you did redeem it. If Aaron's live, we will raid Aaron, but Aaron is here for the time being. Oh, we just saved. We're good. And we've run out of mini encounters, so we can just explore until we find where we need to be. What game is this? This is Cthulhu Saves Christmas. I plan to stream today, I just have no desire to get ready. Oh no, I voted for new game. Is it new game that you will be playing? Because that's what I voted for. I was just up there. Where do I go? Not there, obviously. Is there... Do I look up a map for this dungeon? Because I don't know where I am. I have no sense of where I've been. I think I crossed this bridge already. I think I crossed that bridge. We just have to find where we're going. There's treasure, so I haven't been here. Oh. HP regen, okay. I'm stuck! I'm stuck! Oh no! Let me out! I'm stuck! What do I do? Do not save! What do I do? I voted also. I'm just gonna go back to my save from before my BRB. Oh no! I broke the game. You're doing great. I'm flying. The Go trains are always really bad, and whenever I'm on a train, it gets... Did chat box break again too? Probably. Whenever I'm on a train, something goes terribly wrong, and it gets held for no reason. So my friend just sent me a screenshot from the Go Transit Twitter, and this is the Oakville to Union train is canceled because of a reason! And reason is just in capital letters. It's canceled because of a reason, okay? And I would be so mad if I was on that train. But anyway, I'm gonna go refresh my chat box. Properties. I'm gonna start using that. Save. Is chatbox working? I just refreshed it. Test? Oh no. Vibe? No. Vibing at 86%, that's pretty good. I didn't mean to press that. Unfortunately, I need to go get my work done, so I'll try to get back soon. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, it's working. It's working. I hope work is good for you. That tracks. Okay, we're gonna get back into the game. Okay, I just responded because I'm very glad that she decided to send that to me because I found it very funny. Try to get stuck there again? I'm gonna try to not get stuck there again. Where was I going? I'm glad that we're out of battles because then I can just travel forever and try and find where we're supposed to go. There's the treasure that I opened. And here's where I got stuck. We're gonna walk right by that. Where do I go? I've been up there, I think. I feel like I'm backtracking. I'm backtracking. It's a lot of fun. I just have no sense of direction. So I don't know where to go. If I knew where I had been already, it might be easier. You got a cure pestle. This weapon for Baba protects against ailments. Ooh. Getting stuck on that little thing was the first time I've seen a glitch in the game so far, I think, so it's pretty good. Can I walk here? No, that's probably like lava or something. Oh, where do we go? I thought I was gonna beat this game today, but if I keep getting lost, maybe I won't be. What's over to the left? Nothing. I know I've been up here. I'm just checking it out again. Seeing if there's anything else. We've got that treasure. Have we crossed this bridge? Did we cross this bridge? I don't remember this bridge. We found her! We got to Gryla! We were so close. We had opened the treasure like in the next little square. We just never came over here. Oh, we got to Gryla though. She looks pretty and nice. Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of the Rylan. You're welcome. The scent of my blood is a well-known aphrodisiac. I never expected you to make it this far. I placed good money in the leak pool on Belle being the one to defeat you. That old Christmas bell from beyond time and space never stood a chance. And what's this I see? The naughtiest of all naughty children, Baba Yaga. You don't scare me. Sure I don't, sweetie. Just think if you survive this and live to be my age, kids will be even more terrified of you than they are of me. Sometimes in order to move forward, you must take a step back. A fortune cookie. Exactly, we got here eventually, right? We wouldn't have got stuck in that little spot if we never went back. Really? You're not just saying that to be nice? Do I look like someone who's trying to be nice? You smell like chicken, and I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Bagag! Maybe that's just the chicken I'm smelling. On behalf of Christmas, I will right wrongs and triumph over evil, and that means you. Less talk, more eating. Eat! We can do it. And she doesn't have any little goblins or ghouls with her, so we're fine. She just took half of Baba Yaga's. Hi Queen, how are you? I'm sort of winning. The fight just started, so I wouldn't say I'm losing. But I don't know if I'm winning yet. But we'll find out, we'll see. We're gonna save Christmas. We are. I just know it. How are you today? Scan his health? I do not have that. Me too, Gryla. Me too, chicken. I'm having vegan chicken for dinner. Oh no, this is looking bad. If you're having fun, then you're winning. Yes, I'm having fun. You're a vegan chicken. I know. I understand that I am. Gryla likes to eat naughty little children. Touche. Where... She has so much health! Let's use your Unite. Oh! Everyone still has health. We're fine. Heal, chicken power up. Sure. Good. Chicken up. Do you have damage up? You don't have an attack, so let's just damage up Cthulhu. Shoot him in his feet can't go after you? I mean, I wish that's how it worked. That would be good if it was. Can I dark damage? Oh, I made her insane. I made her insane. No, thank you. I did something bad that I wish I didn't do. I think she was already there. That was a hit for 2,000, and she's still kicking. Oh, unstoppable buff. Oh, I didn't mean to taunt up Cthulhu, but it's fine. Oh my god, she needs to die soon. Do you have your temp damage and chicken up? Sure. Oh jeez. What do you have? Party heal? Yeah, let's party heal. Oh, I'm getting nervous. Did my chat box die again? I don't know. No penalty versus insane. Okay. Oh my god, she's still going. Defend for 1 turn? Okay. It is still working. We're good. Believe. Do you have? You do have. Oh. Believe in Christmas and Cthulhu. I'm trying my best. You're out of Unites also. Oh, I don't have any attacks! Stun? Sure, it won't do damage, but... Let me see. Do you... Oh, I'm out of all of my heals, or Unites. I wasted them. I wasted my Unites. Air damage. We survived! And we leveled up! We did it! I believed! Thank you for the GGs! So very hungry. This is one kid you're not eating tonight. Where is the league keeping my grandfather? We're running out of league members to fight. The next league member is personally keeping guard over Santa's imprisonment, but I'll never tell you who or where he is. You may have defeated me, but all hope is lost. Christmas Day will never arrive, and soon all will be destroyed. I think I have one more boss to fight there, Mike, and then I'll beat the game. We mustn't lose hope, we mustn't! It is now Christmas Eve, the 36th. It's been weeks and we still haven't rescued Santa Claus, and I haven't regained my powers. And I haven't stolen all the presents! The old chap must be starving. He eats billions of cookies in a single night. His captain can't be feeding him enough. What are we going to do? I don't have any leads. Gryla said the next League of Christmas Evil had Santa. We're so close, we can't give up hope. Cthulhu, you're the last person I would expect to have hope. I really, really, really want my powers back so I can destroy the world. You're right, we can't give up. This is important. I also eat thousands of cookies a night, same. It's like a ritual. I'm I'm sure that by Christmas Eve, the 41st, I will have figured out where the last leak of Christmas Evil member is hiding. It is now Christmas Eve, the 37th. Where do we want to go? I really don't want to... Let's go be Mall Santa. Let's do it. Cthulhu decides to go back to the mall. Just the cephalopod I was hoping to see. Today's one of the biggest days we've had all year. Customers packed in so tight you couldn't swing a dead cat. No room to move your arms. Is that a saying? Does anyone know if that's a saying? I bet I could manage it. You've messed up every job so far, but this one is easy enough even you can't botch it up. You're going to be running security. Oh, hello, hello! Hi, Floppy Hair, how are you? It's not a saying I tend to use, me either. How was your day, Floppy Hair? You're going to be running security. Sit in the office, watch the cameras, and press this button when you see a shoplifter. You know we could make a Cthulhu pun to get the word loser in the title? Duck! You have a good idea. Gonna be a lurky turkey getting ready for dinner? What are you having for dinner? Enjoy your lurk. I hope your dinner's good. You'd better. I'm on thin ice with the higher-ups for hiring you. Oh, who am I kidding? They don't care. Cthulhu gets himself situated in the guard room. Cthulhu sees a shoplifter, but is so fascinated by his inept attempt at hiding the merchandise that the button remains unpushed. Another shoplifter appears, but they take one of those dolls that goes to the bathroom, so he figures that's punishment enough. An honest shopper proceeds to pay for all of their merchandise. Cthulhu pushes the button and mutes himself. Master Gaming, thank you so much for the 10 biddies! Day turns into night. Good work, I never would have caught the people you flagged, but every one of them was guilty. Well, I mean, of course they were. I was kidding, you were wrong every single time. Take your paycheck and get out of my sight. Cthulhu got a plague tunic. This armor for Cthulhu boosts poison damage. Oh, you're still here? Change that. It is now Christmas Eve the 38th. I'm putting Cthulhu in my title and seeing if Twitch will let me do it, so that's what I'm gonna be doing for a minute. Sassy! I can't copy it, so I just have to type it. Edit stream enter. How CTH you loser? Will it let me? I also like this game, it is very fun. Doc, you're a genius! It worked! Get in, Cthulhu. We're saving Christmas! This is the post office. I appreciate it. Cthulhu decides to go back to the post office. I was hoping you'd show up today. I need you on delivery duties today. Here are the keys to the truck. Remember, from my mistakes, don't leave the keys in when you step out. Thank you for the GG. Cthulhu takes the truck out and makes deliveries all day, then he reaches the final delivery. Wait a second, this is the place where I'm staying. It's addressed to me. Did we save Christmas yet? Hi hoodies, how are you? We have one boss left. And then we'll save Christmas, and we won't kill Santa this time, I promise. To Cthulhu. I've been having the hardest time ever since my wife died, right after my parents died. Oh, and my dog died too. But when you started working at the post office, I knew I had found a true friend. You can't promise that I won't kill Santa again. I can try my best, okay? It might just be the rising insanity speaking, but I feel like you're always there for me when I need you. Thank you. Here's a token of my affection. I hope you enjoy it. Maybe we do kill Santa and then we will be the final boss. Maybe. Maybe. Cthulhu receives a ball of twine. Inside the ball of twine, Cthulhu finds an eldritch egg. This accessory for Baba boosts her damage against insane enemies. Cthulhu senses he has forgotten a lasting relationship with his fellow post office. He has forged a lasting relationship with his fellow post office worker Thorbin. Oh, remember, I'm always only a letter away. It is now Christmas Eve the 39th. Where do we want to go next? assembly? We could go see the cultists! Cthulhu decides to return to the assembly hall. Another meeting of Cultists Anonymous is already in session. It was a fatang this and fatang that. I just felt like there should be more for me in life. There isn't. I know everyone says Lord Cthulhu is going to come and devour our souls, but just look at him. Does that thing look like he's capable of devouring anyone's soul? A temporary setback. As soon as I regain my power, I shall destroy the world. Please, Cthulhu, I'm trying to share here. No, this is good. Confronting your demons head-on is one of the best ways to release yourself from them. Now, Bob, is there anything you'd like to share with Cthulhu? I just feel like you've been lying to me all these years. Either devour the world or don't, but the constant empty promises are tiring. Bob's really cutting into Cthulhu today. When I do devour the world, I'm going to eat you last. Now, Cthulhu, there's no need to be hateful. Look into my eyes. Not a chance. Recruit me into an eldritch cult? Shame on you. Recruit me into an eldritch cult twice? Shame on me. Things were so much easier in Innsmouth. Bob, I think you've made some important strides today, and Cthulhu, thank you for your ineffectual opposition. You've really made a difference. No, this can't be possible. Help yourself to a few cookies on your way out. Until next time, stay strong. Next to the cookies is a pile of books, magazines, and other reading materials. Cthulhu swipes one. Cthulhu got a manga. This item inflicts insanity on all enemies! I think insanity might be a good thing because we just got an item for Baba that can cause her to have higher damage when enemies are insane. So maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. I want to go see Baba though. I could go ice skating though. And we haven't been to the graveyard. Let's go ice skating. Cthulhu decides to go ice skating. The outdoor ice skating rink is already full of eager skaters. Crystal is already on the rink, sees Cthulhu, and rushes over to greet him. I didn't know you enjoyed ice skating. You don't know all there is to know about me. Besides, if you don't learn how to ice skate, you can't play hockey. I didn't learn how to skate until like 4 years ago. So this is true. I want to play hockey. I have a stick and a helmet and gloves, but I'm not good at skating. I also can't play hockey. Because I broke my arm, like I broke the growth plate in my right arm in grade 3, and my doctor was like, don't skate for 6 months after you get the cast off, and I took 6 months to mean 20 years. And I didn't skate again until like 4 or 5 years ago, so I'm still learning. Did you call yourselves Canadians? I know. Cthulhu loves hockey. It's canon. It's canon for sure. But yeah, my doctor told me not to skate for 6 months, and then I didn't skate for like 20 years, but I'm learning. And then I started Canada Will Be Spared. A while back, I was at a friend's house and they were watching South Park, and the episode was about that time BP drilled into the ocean and caused an oil spill, but also drilled into the Old One's dimension, and Cthulhu came to Earth and basically was being gaslit by Cartman and Bob. Is giving the same vibes, honestly. I don't watch South Park, but that sounds like a fun episode, hoodies. So yeah, I have everything to play hockey. I bought all of the equipment like right before the pandemic, and then a few months later, arenas closed, so I can't go to like stick and puck skates and just like play around and figure stuff out because arenas and other things. So I'll show you. Cthulhu puts on his ice skates, grabs a long stick, and rushes out to the center of the rink. But nobody else is playing hockey. Wait, what do you think you're doing? Just skate on a sheet of plastic or whatever and stick handle? Okay, I'll try. Smack! Cthulhu! They're not playing! 1, 2, 3, skaters fall to the ground, holding their ankles in pain from the sudden blow of Cthulhu's makeshift hockey stick. That's 3 tripping charges, Cthulhu. Oh no, you don't! Crystal raises her hand, the ice underneath Cthulhu breaks from the rink and flies up into the air, flinging Cthulhu off the rink at high speeds. Ah! I take rink safety very seriously. You are not to injure anyone with that stick of yours. Do I make myself clear? Otherwise known as a hat trick. Yes, ma'am. If you want to go ice skating, you need to play nice with the others, follow the flow of traffic, and no sticks. Ice skating sucks. I'm sorry, ice skating sucks, ma'am. 3 penalties gets you ejected. Get him out of here. I think that's just what Crystal did. Crystal throws something at Cthulhu. You got a frozen wand. This weapon for Crystal boosts her ice damage. It is now Christmas Eve, 41st. I've discovered it, the identity of the final League of Christmas Evil member and where he is keeping Santa. Who is this? I need to thank them personally for sending me on this wild goose chase just to regain my power that I had before this game started. And by thank them, I mean murderize them. The implication was clear. I should have suspected him all along. He's always been jealous of Santa's popularity. I speak, of course, of the Krampus! The half-goat, half-devil thing that enjoys killing children and dragging them off to hell. It seems so obvious in retrospect. I know, right? Having a Christmas game and not prominently featuring the Krampus as the villain would have been a huge oversight. Unless I was the true villain all along. You aren't, though. I know that, boss, but it would have been funny. Baba's the best. Maybe for the sequel, kiddo. Don't you already have a sequel? So where is the Krampus keeping the bearded one? Your real fourth wall breaking stuff here. I need the narrator to pop back in. The narrator's my favorite. Or is she? We'll find out. In the most Christmassy place of all, Tannenbaum, the Christmas World Tree. Where? Tannenbaum, the Christmas World Tree. It's like Yggdrasil, but for a Christmas theme. It all comes down to this. Our final and harshest fight ever awaits us. Unless there's a secret even finaler boss after this one. You heard Cthulhu, it's final boss dungeon time. It is now Christmas Eve, the 42nd. It's so beautiful, isn't it? All of the wonderful essence of Christmas joy perfectly distilled into a single giant tree. It must take an army of elves months just to keep this place decorated. That's the best part. It's automated. The robots that decorate this place are powered by the Christmas spirit of the children around the world. Stop breaking the fourth wall, it's gonna make big draft, and then in winter it's gonna be cold. Aren't the children losing their Christmas spirit? No, you're thinking of low-budget Christmas specials. We're telling a different story here. Right, this story is about beating up mythological creatures that are vaguely related to Christmas for fun and profit. Cluck Cluck says he smells a foul stench that can only be the Krampus on the top floor. Time to start climbing. There's 15 random encounters before we get there. Let's get climbing. Who are these little guys? Warlock. All the power comes from his hat. Oh, jeez. I have a feeling they're going to be very strong. Oh! That wasn't good. Baba doesn't have an all. Oh, Baba does have an all. We're good. You also have an all. Oh! They weren't strong at all. If I just keep following the path. I was gonna say I won't get lost. But the path ends almost immediately. Treasure, though. We found treasure. You got a taunting whip. This weapon for Belsnickel improves his defenses. We may as well equip it. And I think Crystal got something, too. Let's see, Crystal. Was it a wand? Frozen wand? Oh! That's good. A death robe? What's death robe do? Not much. Honestly. And a cloak? No. And then it was Belsnickel that just got the other thing. Taunting whip? There we go. And I think Cthulhu had something new too. Was it this one? What's the freaky sword at? Freaky sword's better. Mary tunic? Yeah, sure. And then let's just see if Baba has anything. We may as well. Dragon, thank you so much for the 1 biddy. How are you? How are you doing? That's probably the best one. Tinker dress? No. And then we got a new egg, an eldritch egg. There we go. We're all set. Everyone's set. Oh my god. Now we're in battle again. Ooh, who are these guys? Sneaks up on ice bath bathers. It's an ice shark. Hopefully they're as weak as the warlocks. Where's your all? Oh, it's the first one. How are you today, Dragon? How was your Monday? What did you just do? Why are you glowing yellow? Should I be concerned? We're out of all attacks already, but it's fine. Why is this music so good for no reason? Poison chicken, yes. I have my chicken damage up, so it should be really poisoned. I don't have all of the fancy emotes. I should, but I just like have never bothered. Boo. I'm sorry, okay? That's not very punk rock of you. I know! If someone posts it in my mods chat of how to do it, I will. But I'm not going out of my way to figure it out. Oh, jeez. On it? Okay. Thank you. We're gonna find Sandy Claus very soon. I bet I have to go out that door up there. Oh, but there's a path here, and where's it go? Where's this path go? I need to get rid of this cough. Really good at FPS games. Cool. Oh, why? Stun doesn't do any damage, but at least it stuns them, so there's that. Oh! That was a good attack. I didn't look at what attack it was. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, well, another one. Gotta do another one. There we go. Oh no. He's still kicking. This isn't good. Poison doesn't do damage? Okay. Oh, there we go. Improve saturation of the good cheer ability. I don't think I've ever used that ability, so I don't really need it. Oh! I'm gonna lose it. I appreciate that we heal after each fight though, so this isn't that terrible. What? Who's this guy? Who's this guy in the middle? Who's the guy in the middle? Lord Glubby. Very rich, very fish. Let him be a lord. I'm gonna poison Glubby. He seems like the type that should be poisoned. I don't trust him. What is this? Adds hyperbar. Reusable. I don't know what a hyperbar is. Much fish, much win, yes. We're gonna make him insane. Oh, he didn't live to see the insanity. It's fine. I don't need to heal, I just want to fight. Fighting's more important than healing. There we go. There's still 11 battles left. This feels— oh! There was a shortcut. I could have taken this shortcut, and now I've wasted it because I backtracked through— oh! Through the shortcut. Very dangerous. Very dangerous! Approach with caution. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm sorry that I keep coughing. I know it isn't fun to listen to. I need to get some tea. I'll get some tea on the way home. That Pokemon looks weird. He does. Every game I play has like fake Pokemon in it. How much are your coughs worth compared to sneezes? Honestly, they must be double then. Have to be double at this point. Charmed? That seems like I did a bad thing. Dalados. Oh no. I don't know what charming him does, but it seems like something bad. Cthulhu's fine. Cthulhu's fine. Don't worry. Let's use a unite. We just gotta get out of here. There we go. Everyone leveled up! I have a feeling there's gonna be a secret boss after this boss because they keep alluding to it. And what if it is Santa? What if Santa has teamed up with these people and he hasn't actually been captured? He's come here on his own will and he's teamed up with them and we have to fight Santa. Very kind of them to put these stairs outside of the Christmas tree. Oh, look at these guys. This is fun. This is good. Oh no. They're getting a lot of attacks in. Flipping cops for cash. Ben, as long as you like let me in on it, it's fine. I'll allow it. It's Christmas, you gotta make the money somehow, you know? were the villains the whole time! A duck hat? I know, I need a real life one. So that I don't have to rely on Snapchat working to have that as one of my things. Maybe Santa will get you one. Maybe. I didn't specifically ask for one, but maybe he just knows. Santa knows everything, right? Let's party heal. Why not? Okay, you're home. Welcome back. How are you? How was your travels home? I hope it was good. Cyber! I know we've already had a Cyber shout out this stream. Ben's way ahead of me.
Thanks for the shout out, Cyber.
Thank you for the shout out, Cyber.
Yes, thank you.
So
much
unenthusiastic.
traffic,
All of us.
Thank you for that shout out.
Cyber saying thank you for the
Cyber.
shout out in the shout out.
Thank you for shout out.
Oh, that almost
Yeah,
sounded dramatic.
Oh, thank you so much for the Cyber shout out. Oh, how was work today? Was work good? I hope work was good. Or at least I hope it wasn't awful. We're almost at Santa. We're gonna save Santa today. I know it. I feel it. Those are all party unites. We don't... Sure. Getting better, but still a lot to do. Oh, I hope it's a lot better in the new year. I feel like most people's jobs are like super slow right now, and yours has just like picked up so much. I guess I'll max a hyperbar. I don't know what a hyperbar is. I don't know if they've explained what a hyperbar is. But we're given Cthulhu a hyperbar. There we go. We did it. One of the busiest. It's like it feels really busy some days and is very slow others for me. Oh, there's so many bosses. The lady. The bar that makes you hyper, thank you. But I was thinking that. I had a hunch. Have you died? Personally? I'm still here. I don't think we've got a game over. I think we've been pushing through this game pretty well. But we're about to save Santa, and then we might have to fight Santa too. I have a hunch. I am playing on the easiest setting. I probably could have upped it by now, but we're here. We're always down to fight Santa, yes. Squidward appearance, yes. It's good. Unstoppable buff. Cool. D&D session. Oh, it was so much fun. Thank you! It was, other than our practice run that we did with our characters to make sure they worked, it was my first time playing, and I had a lot of fun. I almost was up for 24 hours that day, but it was fun. It was worth being up that long for. Lurking so hard, couldn't type what was there. I know. I worked at 5 AM. And then the stream ended at 3 AM. So it was a long day, but I had so much fun. Thank you! I was overwhelmed at some points, but I only died once. I passed out a few times, but I only actually died once, so I thought it was pretty good. Thank you. Do you have an attack left? Yeah. We're not having very much either, I know. Wizard trapping the pain deer was the only thing that saved us. Yes, we over on Kitty's channel, Trash Kitty 6, we did a D&D session on Saturday night. And it was so much fun.
Does anyone know where there's an actual save point here? You can save on the outer world map at any time you think. Okay, let's.
Did she accidentally leave the game? What happened? What happened?
I'm gonna cry.
No! Oh, Kitty! That's so sad! Oh, what a clip to pull! Oh. That makes me feel bad. Big oof. It shouldn't. Gonna eat's okay. Let us know what you eat after you eat. Unstoppable Bop, sure. Why not? Why wouldn't we unstoppable Bop? Grilled chicken tacos! Ooh, that sounds good. I kind of want fajitas, but I'm having butter chicken, so it'll be good. I'll have fajitas tomorrow. I will pitch the idea of fajitas for tomorrow. Next move is chicken up. Chicken up. Oh, party deal. Oh, let's use the unite. That only killed one of them. Oh my god. What is this? This isn't going well. This is just a random encounter. Why are they still alive? Chicken up recharge. I don't have any chicken moves. What does chicken up mean? Baba. Oh, I've never been a fan of fish, but I can appreciate that people do enjoy fish. Am I out of unites? Party, party, party. I don't need any of those, my guy. Just give me an attack. Recharge all items. Sure, I haven't used any, but we may as well. Give me an attack! Things are going bad. I don't have any attacks left. Party, ally, party, party. I don't have any attacks. How do I get out? Fire damage, sure. We did it. We got out of the fight. We had to use an item, but there was no other way out of that. There's treasure over there. There's no steps in between the battles. I'd appreciate more steps, please. Oh, I wrapped him up in a little present. Oh no. Poisoned, good. Some earth damage, why not? Power up! Good. That's what I wanted. Physical damage and disarm. I don't think he was armed. I think he was just biting us. But whatever. He's unarmed and insane now. Why not? Why not? And we're at the point again where I just don't have attacks. Oh, but I haven't been using items. There's only one attack item, and your unites are only heals. Damage up for Cthulhu, please. There we go. Victory! I just want to fight whoever's holding Santa Claus. A Christmas coat. This armor for Belsnickel allows him to reuse the Jolly Laugh ability. Spiffy coat. Christmas coat. Oh! It's so good. What does... Crystal got something new too, I think. Was it a robe? Christmas robe? Christmas robe is good. Everyone's getting Christmas robes to wear to meet Santa. Only 5 of these battles left and then we can just power through. Santa in our hearts and we'll never be able to escape. Who's this guy in the middle? Very dangerous, approach with caution. Okay, it's the Scyther guy again. Wind damage. They don't do very much damage, which is good. Some 12s, some 11s in there, some 13s. We're doing fine. Physical damage. Except I'm quickly running out of attacks again. But it's fine. My items regen after a battle, so I don't have to worry about using my items before the final boss. Let's disarm the Scyther. That sounds like a good idea. Done. Okay. I just want to be saving Santa. I feel like this is just getting in the way of me saving Santa. Sure, let's recharge Belsnickel. Whatever that means. I don't know what half of this means, but it's fine. We're working on it. Oh. No. That should have killed him. There we go! He's dead. One left. We can do it. Does any- oh. Oh! Bubba's almost dead! Whoops! Maybe I should heal sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes would work. There we go. We've done it. I think there's like 4 battles left. Also, we all leveled up. 4 battles left, yeah. Where do I go? Jeez. I have a few more all attacks. I didn't use Cthulhu's. And I don't think I used Bubba's. Maybe I did. Yeah, I did. like poison might do like damage over time, but it doesn't do immediate damage. And neither does stun, but I think he might not get a turn. I still don't know what chicken up means either. There's tutorials. It was probably in the tutorial somewhere. Does anyone need a heal? Let's give a quick heal to Baba. How are you still alive? There we go. Okay, I thought it was where I came from, but we're still going up, which is a good sign. The step counter resets when you enter a new room. So I was ready for a third battle, but I didn't get it. Treasure. Oh, we get a battle first. You'd think these attacks would kill him. Like, you'd really hope. And believe. They all can attack. No one's dying yet, but they've powered up, so... Poison that guy. Stun him. Poison and stunned. He's fine. They've got a healer. Kill the healer, and then it's not a problem anymore. Air damage? Okay. Whoa! Just one left. Some fire damage. We did it. And what's in the treasure chest? You got a void sword. This weapon for Cthulhu boosts his dark damage. Okay, but what sword do I have equipped right now? Freaky sword. Yeah, the void sword's just like better overall. There we go. What was that sound about? Is this where I came from? I don't know. How many times have I asked that? Just this stream, not even this game, just this stream. You have it all. I feel like we're close. We're almost done these random encounters, and then we're so close to getting Santa. Does charm make them not want to attack me? I hope. No, it doesn't. It doesn't make them not want to attack me. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. Does this bridge? We have one battle left, and then we're off to Sandy Claus. Treasure! Get a Christmas tunic. This armor for Cthulhu is so festive. Does it not do anything? It's just so festive? Really? Let's go put it on. I have a Merry tunic, which has 110 HP. And the Christmas tunic is 150! It's so festive! Oh, what a good game. I appreciate everything in it. Wish the random encounters were like slightly spaced out a bit more. But that one went quickly. So we're fine. Let's go get Santa. 0 battles left. We just have to find our guy and get him out of here. Oh, look at that! There's a little dark cave over there. How do I get to it? How do I get to it? Because that looks suspicious. For sure it looks suspicious. I want to go see. I want to see it. How do I get to it? Do I go up here? Oh, it's blocked off! I can't get to it. It's blocked off. Maybe that's where I fight Santa. And I just loop back around. But look at it though! Oh. It's where I was going! If I just waited like 10 seconds, I would have figured it out. We got a plague pestle. This weapon for Baba improves her poison power. Cool. You got a mist dress. This armor for Baba improves her defend capabilities. Is there any more treasure around here? Doesn't look like it. I'll put those on for Baba. Was it the... What pestle was it? Plague pestle? I guess. And the mist dress? Jeez! 140 versus the 40 she was wearing. Okay. I see you. I see you. Are we at the top of the tree yet? We did it! We found him! Look at him! Grandfather! Crystal, is that you? I knew you would come and rescue me. Hey, I'm the one who deserves the credit. It is my name in the title after all. So this is Cthulhu. I thought you would be bigger. I was bigger, and then these League of Christmas Evil members stole my power away from me. And you're gonna give me my powers back. Or else. Patience, my cephalopodic friend. You'll get your powers back after I've saved Christmas. But we really can't stay, even if it's cold outside. We must escape immediately. Aren't you forgetting something? Krampus! To think that Grandpa's little girl would make her way all the way here after battling so many monsters. It's almost heartwarming in its way. Grrr! And the old man with the candy and the whip. I'm just impressed to see that you're still able to move under your own power these days. I manage, although I have been looking into getting one of those self-propelled scooter things. And the infamous Baba Yaga. When you're older, give me a call. The League of Christmas Evil is always looking for promising new recruits. What if Baba is the final boss? I think not. I'll start my own League of Christmas Evil and you won't be invited. And the very Cthulhu himself, to think that you'd betray the forces of evil for your own selfish desires. I will destroy the world and no one is going to stop me. I don't think you all have understood the present that I've given the world. I hope you've kept the receipt because this is one present we're taking back. And we want cash, not store credit. Just think of it, a world without Christmas, no presents, no expectations, no families getting together pretending to like each other. Not all families are like that, aren't they? Why, dear old Santa here was just telling me how much he wished he had a grandson instead of a granddaughter. That's a lie. I was right to put you on the naughty list, Krampus. I am the naughty list, Santa baby. And why should there even be a naughty list? Why should some geezer pass judgment on whether the world is good or bad? No, my rule will be much better. No good, no evil, no laughter, no crying. The world will be silent, and all will be remade in my image. Are you done? I think that's it. And that's why you're a loser. I wouldn't stand around talking about destroying the world. I'd just destroy it. Fine. First, I'll destroy your little band of so-called heroes, and then the world shall fall and be reborn. We get to fight Krampus! He's wearing chains, but it makes it look like he's all chained up. Oh, he does some damage. That's no good. Earth damage? Sure. Poison, chicken. Sure. Lolly! Ah! Thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Thank you, Lolly. Can we get a shout out? Ah! It's loud.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh man! Oh, it's duplicity.
Hi, Lolly.
No, what happened to you? Damn. That's pretty sick. Oh, fuck. You can't touch her. Renoa? Duplicity. Yes. This is the best part of the game so far. I love
Lolly
this.
is dead. No! Hi, Lolly. How was your stream? Hi, Osiris. How PJ? Oh no! Did you beat them? Is it? Are you okay? Did you beat them? Davey and Jackson, thank you so much for the follow. Had a pretty great time and made some good progress. That's all you can ask for, really. Gotta try again on Wednesday. Okay, I bet you can do it. I believe in you. I know you can do it. Welcome, Raiders. For anyone that's new here, I'm Ashley. This is all about me here. You can use the Discord command if you would like. You can hit the follow if you would like. Garnet Dagger. Ashley is your name. Well, hello, Ashley. Ashley is my name. See you, Lolly. Lolly. If you need to go eat, rest, get a drink, whatever you need. Just do what you need. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you so much. We are playing Cthulhu Saves Christmas, and we are fighting Krampus, the final boss. So we're in the middle of the final boss fight right now. So we're gonna hop back into that, and we're gonna hope for the best. We're gonna see what we can do. I am playing on easy because I didn't know how I would do in this game, so for what I can tell, I think we're doing okay, but Arcadus, thank you so much for the follow. Enjoy your lurk, yes, enjoy your lurk. Oh jeez, I'm getting nervous now because it's taken us a while. And once you use an attack, it's like gone forever. So, Ashley's cool, thank you. Once you use an attack, it's just gone forever, so... Oh, I have items though. My chat box is broken again. We love this. I'm just gonna... 1 second. I think just changing scenes and coming back fixes it. Hello? Yeah, we fixed it. We're good. We're fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Let's use Unite. That was 900 damage. Hello, Dylan. Oh jeez. No friend in Santa? Okay. Defense up? We should do that. We don't need to party heal. We don't need to chicken out. We don't need to heal. What's this? Chicken up. Let's chicken up, Baba. I don't know what it means, but we're gonna see. Self-heal. We don't need to heal. Ice damage. Okay, there we go. I wish it showed me how much health he had, because I'm getting nervous. Charm, damage up. There we go. We did it. We killed Krampus! You fight a mean game, Cthulhu, I'll give you that, but you've never been able to defeat me, and today will be no different. Huh? This is voice? Voice is speaking? Whose voice? Whose voice is it? Never been able to defeat you? What are you talking about? This charade has gone on long enough. Behold, my true form. Ah! A tall, faceless man of darkness appears before Cthulhu. Not near the don't tap. The very same! You didn't seriously think you were going to play a Cthulhu game without fighting a Lovecraftian monstrosity, did you? My power level far outstrips your own. You don't stand a chance. This may be true, but you forgot getting one thing. We have the power of friendship on our side. We do. Same, Bells Nichols, same. Shh, just play along. We do! Like any good RPG protagonist, I've nurtured unbreakable relationship bonds with the people of this world. Is this Kingdom Hearts? How are those supposed to defeat me? Yeah, for sure. I don't know, but they will. That's video game logic, and that's the logic that controls our universe. Now fight me, if you dare. We've got your back, boss. This old man has some kick in him. Heart darkness, heart Cthulhu, darkness light. You should have stayed in your own mythos. I will rescue Santa and restore Christmas to the world. Yeah, heals the crypt. No! You've gone soft, Cthulhu. It's time for the great sleeper of Ryle to go to sleep permanently. Oh! I'm sad. Oh dear. We'll be fine. It only took us like a very long time to beat Krampus on his own. We'll be fine. Who has the next move? Krampus? Let's stun Krampus. Ow! It's fine. Oh. Uh-oh. Garden, thank you so much for the follow! Energy's so funny. Thank you! Oh, we'll see if we keep the bad guys, I hope! There's new friends here, I have to impress them by beating the final boss, right? Oh. The music is so good! Even if it is Christmas music. I just want to get this guy out of the way. It's really... I don't like the looks of him. Oh, I might need to party heal for once. Oh, I'm not surprised that you're a mod here. Aaron mods for everyone. It's just, it happens. Damage up? Yes. That's what we need. Oh, can we unite? I'm gonna unite. People trust me. Except when you're guiding me in Final Fantasy IX. There's something about that game that just makes me not trust you. When you're telling me what to do. Oh my god, we're running low on attacks. Oh, that's a you problem. It is. Aggressive Christmas music, same. Physical damage based on used items. Okay. Oh, can I fully party heal? Cthulhu can't. Oh, can you heal? Heal. Who do you need heal the most? Yeah. Oh, and Crystal needs to heal too. You have an all attack. Oh no. Air damage, okay. How much health do they have? Good intentions. I don't trust it. Ah! We got him! Oh, we just have one left. We just have one left. We just have one left. It's fine. Stun him. Stun him. Physical damage. Okay. I focused on the other guy for so long, so... one more. I know. I need to party heal, but I haven't found that yet. I think party heal is... I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kill him. Didn't kill him. You have party heal? No. I can use an item and heal Crystal. There we go. Oh, physical damage. I don't... Krampus is now enraged. I don't like that. Oh. Heal, chicken up. Sure. You can't do much else, can you? Unstoppable buff. Sure. I just want attacks. Stun, okay. Crystal's disarmed. Oh no, Crystal's disarmed. What is this? Chicken up. Unstoppable. Let's make Crystal unstoppable. Damage up. Let's Cthulhu damage up. And then next time we get Cthulhu, we'll just get him. We'll just get him. I had it all planned out. I knew Cthulhu was gonna get him if I damaged up Cthulhu. And we all leveled up. Defeated twice in one game? This cannot be! You may have won this time, Cthulhu, but someday, possibly in a sequel, I will return and destroy you. Let's go! We did it! Goodbye, yeah. Don't let the cosmos kick you on the way out. Oh, they disappeared. We've done it! We've saved Santa! We've saved Christmas! Cthulhu saved Christmas. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it, boss? Don't rest on your Christmas laurel wreaths yet. I still have work to do. Why, it's Christmas Eve! It has been for 41 days, Santa. They can wait. Santa, if you don't mind me being indelicate, you're a bit ripe. Might I suggest a bath first? There's no time. If I don't deliver presents to all the children of the world, Christmas won't come. I must be off. And with that, Santa runs off at a speed far faster than his age or size would suggest possible. Hey wait, I haven't gotten my powers back yet. My presents! Went from killing Santa in D&D to saving Christmas in this game. I know! It's quite the character development for me, Ben. Almost sounds marketable, yeah. Cthulhu, Crystal, Baba Yaga, and Belsnickel return to Christmas Land and await the coming of the next day. It is now Christmas Eve, the 43rd. A new day has arrived and it is still not Christmas. What? That can't be possible. Did you see the calendar announcement page? The UI doesn't lie. It's Christmas Eve, the 43rd. And after all of my hard work, I got a text message from Santa this morning. He said, "Ho ho ho, I don't know why it's not Christmas yet." I'll keep trying to make my deliveries and search for the ancient book of Christmas lore for an answer. Could there be another villain we need to defeat? That couldn't possibly be the problem. That's crazy talk. Another boss after we defeated what was clearly the final boss? Ridiculous. There has to be another boss, right? It must be that your powers of relationship wasn't strong enough. You mean I have to spend even more time with the people of this world? How tiring. Well, we do have a few more days until the next major story beat. Let's get over with it. It is now Christmas Eve, the 44th. While we're here, I'm just gonna take another little break. I'll be back in a minute or two. If you need to go get a drink, go get a snack, do whatever you need to do. I'll be back in a minute or two. Okay, where's that gold statue? It's gotta be near here. I need it. The fact that I have not had a chance to save. Turn you to stone?
What a large
Where is he?
creature.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he
I wonder
go?
if it was a type of monster. Regardless,
Where'd he
we
go? Where'd he
must
go?
find a way off this island quickly.
Where is he? Come back! I've been waiting to get him, and he's here. Much longer I'm gonna be driving for, because as you do. Oh no! This car's gonna have to wait for me. See this. Oh no 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 no, buddy, buddy, buddy. That one wasn't my fault. I was about to say that was me waiting for the trucks to back up at my old job. But no, it wasn't. I would wait. I had patience. My brother's cat. He's mine now. He's so small, I know. Little David, his name is Colonel David Rhodes. And he is not happy that I just woke him up. Are you my buddy? Yeah. My brother and his girlfriend. If I jump at that, do you think I'll be able to hold on to it? Like, it looks like there's a tiny ledge, right? Right. Okay. Am I winning? Can I go now? A hallway? A friend! What is happening? Hi, I'm back! I was back before that Lobster Cop clip played, but I loved Lobster Cop so much I wanted to watch it. But we have a few days to spend in town, and then another dungeon maybe? I really hope not. I hope there isn't another dungeon. I hope maybe we just skip to whoever the secret boss is, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's go caroling. Lobster Cop is very good, I know. I am so excited for the third game. I know she had to push it back a bit, but I'm so excited for the third game. Everybody, I've decreed that we shall go caroling. Cthulhu, you manage to surprise me every day. Why, I do believe you're starting to pick up on the Christmas spirit. I love to sing, boss. This'll be fun. I remember my first night of caroling. Retro fan, thank you so much for the follow. How are you? How's your day today? I remember my first night of caroling. Uggo had caught a saber tooth for the tribe, so everyone was especially good spirits. We sang and sang and sang all night. It didn't even matter that fire hadn't been invented yet. Everyone was warm. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube also, I think. I haven't really figured out what this alert is. I didn't make that alert. Yeah, it was YouTube, okay. I don't know where that alert came from, but I've learned that it's when someone subscribes to my YouTube. So I appreciate it, thank you so much. Oh, I need to figure out why that alert happens. Oh, it didn't even matter the fire, yeah. I've taken the liberty of preparing materials for everyone. Here's your requisite Elizabethan attire. This dress is so fluffy, it doesn't have any chicken feathers in it, right? Is it socials? No. I can just, there's like a timed command, but there's the link to my channel. the YouTube's on a timed command, I think. Thank you, Dylan. And everyone's hymn book. I've taken great care in selecting Christmas carols that will suit each individual's vocal range. These songs, I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with this language. I can't make any sense of this. That's because they're written in the ancient Ryland script. Don't worry, it's phonetic language. You'll have it mastered in no time. I'm not sure about this. No, let's give it a try! Cthulhu has been so gracious in accepting the caroling tradition that the least we can do is meet him halfway. Under Cthulhu's tutelage, the group practices the first few songs in the hymn book until they feel confident that they can repeat them. My tongue feels funny. I have the strangest craving for sludge. Are you sure we're singing these correctly? You're doing marvelously. Now go home and practice tonight and tomorrow, and in 2 days we'll be ready for action. Everyone heads to their respective homes. Mwahaha! Everything's going according to my plan. Cthulhu decides to order Baton to help him better conduct music. When it arrives, it turns out to actually be a weapon. Cthulhu got a present one. The weapon for Crystal boosts the effectiveness of using items. It is now Christmas Eve, the 45th. Oh, okay, we're fine. Let's go see Baba. Cthulhu decides to spend some time with Baba Yaga. I was hoping you'd visit. You're going to figure out how to beat this game, boss. I know you will. But then what'll I do? I know the stories say I'm going to grow up and be a mean old hag, but I wonder. I've kind of gotten used to this whole hero shtick. Maybe I should stick with it. I could wander the countryside in my chicken hut, righting wrongs and vanquishing evil. People would regale each other with tales of my valor while sipping eggnog and eating omelets. Eggnog and eating the omelets. Baba Yaga, the heroine, has a nice ring to it. Thank you, Dylan! I appreciate it. Or I could just go full-blown evil and terrorize small children. Haven't decided yet. Weighing the pros and cons. Cthulhu senses that he has forged a lasting relationship with the chicken aficionado, Baba Yaga-chan. Take this, I made it myself! Cthulhu receives a necklace with a beautiful egg attached. If you don't want to wear it, you can always give it back. Could have some useful effects in combat. Cthulhu got the true egg. This accessory for Baba increases the maximum possible amount of chicken power she can have at one time. It is now Christmas Eve the 46th. Oh, let's go to the soup kitchen. Cthulhu decides to go back to the soup kitchen. There you are, I had my doubts at first, but I knew you'd come through in the end. Blackmail does have that effect. It's not blackmail if it's for a good cause. Now let's get to serving some stew. Here's our first visitor. 1 scoop for you, 1 scoop for me, 1 scoop for you, 2 for me. Hey, this is fun. That's not the way this works. No scoops for you until we're done. Can't charitably give on an empty stomach. There's not going to be any left for anyone else if you don't stop. Their fault for not coming sooner. Besides, we can just magic up some more stew. See? More stew! You can't possibly expect to serve this glob to needy individuals. Is this even meat? It's practically meat. Besides, you said it yourself, these people are needy. They can't afford to be picky. That's not the point. This plate gives out only the best. I'm afraid if we served these people your stew, they'd pass out. It's proven to be non-lethal in 5 out of 9 clinical trials. If it's so safe, you eat it. No, I couldn't possibly. I'm trying to watch my figure. Just go home. I was a fool to think that you'd learn anything from this experience. I hope this has been a valuable lesson for you. Never teach me anything. I think I'll just take a little soup to go before I leave. Cthulhu got warm soup. This item regenerates HP. Good to know. Oh, Christmas Eve the 47th. Can I go caroling again? Because they'll all know the songs. The night has arrived for Cthulhu and the others to go caroling. How's my little singing troupe? Did everyone practice like I told them? Every night, boss. Sadly, yes. I know it's just words, but I feel so dirty saying them, like each word is a swear. I'm not so sure about this. We'd better just stick with the regular songs. Really? After I've tried to embrace your customs, you're going to insult my native tongue so? Maybe we shouldn't even go caroling. No, it's fine. We'll do it your way. That's better. Let's head to the first house. Cthulhu knocks on the door of the house. The inhabitants therein look surprised to see him, but don't immediately slam the door, screaming in terror. Christmas greetings, fellow mortals. We'd like to serenade you with a selection of Christmas hymns from the underwater city of Ryle. Everyone like we practice. 1, 2, 3, go! Words. Santa. The listeners stare in sudden silence for a long moment and then open their mouths. Cthulhu, has this all just been a recruitment drive for followers of your cult? Maybe. You have to turn them back now. Why? They're happier now. The man who opened the door is somehow drooling from both his mouth and both eyeballs. Is that not crying? Turn them back, now! Fine, you're no fun. There, are you happy? Not until we get you to sing some actual Christmas carols. Crystal drags Cthulhu from door to door singing real Christmas carols. The people at the last house are so impressed with Cthulhu's singing that they give him a present. Cthulhu got a Fabergé egg. This accessory for Baba boosts her stats. I hope you've learned your lesson. Humans are easy to enslave with the right song. If you sing well, people give you stuff. Don't mess with me when it comes to Christmas! It is now Christmas Eve the 48th. Excuse me. 4 more days of relationship building and it's still not Christmas. Maybe that wasn't the problem. Of course it wasn't the problem, you just like seeing me suffer. I've been thinking about the situation some more and I think I may have the answer. What exactly is the problem that we're facing here? This game just won't end. Not enough chickens? Time is still standing still. There's the rub of the matter. Time won't progress. And how is that supposed to help us solve anything? Think, what Christmas novel is about time manipulation? How should I know? I'm Cthulhu. I don't read Christmas novels. Maybe if I ever got any Christmas presents, someone might have given me a Christmas book to read. A Christmas Carol! That's it! And who in the Christmas Carol is the most sinister being of them all? Ebenezer Scrooge! The final boss! I thought you didn't read Christmas books. I saw the movie. No, Ebenezer Scrooge is powerless. Besides, he's reformed at the end. That's the whole point of the book. The ghost of Christmas present is jovial. The ghost of Christmas past is nostalgic. That only leaves the ghost of Christmas future. Ah! Well, I never thought you'd figure it out. This timeline tires me. Let's speed things up to their natural conclusion. I don't know what day it is. Behold, a future without Santa. Where is everyone? A world full of damned souls seeking my guidance. Yes, you're going to die. Yes, you're not going to repent. Yes, I'm going to laugh at your misfortune. Here, I am the end. What's happened to you? You used to be so nice under that grim face. The future that Ashley created. No, I did this. I'll tell you what happened. I saw the ultimate future. With the joy of Christmas influencing the world year after year, not just individuals got better, humanity improved. Eventually, with no more lost souls, I was out of a job, and with no need for my services, my existence ended. But here, my existence is secure. Oh, my voice! Here, I reign supreme. But at what cost? You've lost your soul. Nobody destroys the world but me. Do you hear that? I'm ending this. If you make it past my minions, you're welcome to try. You'll fail. I've already seen it happen. The world is a shadow of things that may be only. Why show us this if you are past all hope? We're going to beat some sense into you. If you won't accept death with grace, then so be it. Death without honor it is. You'll rue the day you ever met me. Do things the hard way. It all ends the same way. Ah, there's 15 battles between us and Christmas future. Let's just get them out of the way. We've been through this town before. Oh, look at these guys. We're strong now, though. We've leveled up so much. We'll be fine. Right? It'll just be quick. We don't have to worry about these fights going on a long time. Cthulhu's disarmed. Crystal's disarmed. This is going well. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Whoa! Stein, okay, sure. This isn't going well for me. Cthulhu is no longer disarmed, but now Belsnickel is. Charm. I still don't know what charm does exactly, but if it is used on the enemies, I'll use it. Okay, one left. We did it! Only 14 more of those before the final boss. After the last two boss fights we thought were the final one. This has to be the end, right? The game wouldn't lie to us again, right? They wouldn't do that. Not to us. You got an Eldritch sword. This weapon for Cthulhu deals extra damage. Okay. Void sword. It looks pretty good. Did you have something else? No. And the tentacle? No. Watch you get to the last boss and it fades to black and says continued in part 2. I'll be mad. I'll be mad if that happens. Did you have a different robe? No. A different cloak? No. I thought Crystal got something. Maybe it was Bubba. You got a different egg. You got a Fabergé egg. That would be rough. I would not be happy with the game. And did Belsnickel get anything else? No. We haven't got a single other accessory for him this entire time. I should have gone to the Belsnickel things. Also, I'm gonna save. I haven't saved for an hour and a half. It's fine. I would have been real sad if the game glitched again and I got stuck. Ah! You have an all. Let's use your all. See, there's the time to YouTube. I just post my VODs currently. I also have a video decorating my grandma's Christmas tree with her, which is fun. But eventually I might do like highlights or something, but like, who has the time for that right now, you know? Or the energy. But maybe one day there will be highlights or other videos there. You never know. If you follow, you'll find out, I guess. Have we looked at what these guys are called? Dark. Watch out for the Silent Age. Maybe in a sequel. Absolutely, maybe in a sequel. Hyperbar. Sure. We're fine. Tooley Taylor? Tooley Taylor? Poison. These guys don't look like they'd be affected by poison, but we'll see. Oh, he's enraged now. Fine. Let's use this on the middle guy. Oh, he took 200 poison damage? Wow. Oh my god, how are they still alive? Air damage. Card heal. Yeah. hyper damage next turn. Okay. Does she even have any attacks? I gave her hyper damage, but I don't know if she has attacks left. All of your unites are healing. Heal and taunt. There we go. Let's attack this guy. This must be an Ashley record for the longest stream. No, my last stream of this was like 3.5 hours because I thought I was gonna beat it in one stream. There was no chance of me beating this in one stream, but this is like a close second for sure. Chicken up, sure. Why not? Let's up Crystal's defense. I have hopes of a 12-hour stream for my 1 year in March, but like that's terrifying. So I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be a thing, but there's hopes. I can hope, right? Well, I just need to like be awake the entire time, you know? And not lose my voice, because I'm in live for 3 hours and my voice isn't doing so good. No one needs a heal. Let's attack. Temp damage. Sure. This is just a random encounter. It's taking so long. Your voice failed the second you said Oh, for someone that requires their voice to have a job. It's tough sometimes. It's tough out there. Can I... Is this where I came from? This is just straight up where I came from, huh? Oh my god! Look at that little guy! Who's he? Neutralizes you, mostly. Apocalypse Mage. Some people just want to watch the world burn. Again. So many friends. Almost too many friends, you might think. Some might look at this and say, that's too many friends. I was so excited when I thought Krampus was the final boss. And look at me now. Look at me now. Where am I? I'm just out here trying my best. Simpler times, I know. And Cthulhu's disarmed. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh. Gain a hyperbar. If I knew what a hyperbar was. Hi Charles, how are you doing? I can use an item on this guy, maybe? Woo! We got him! Let's poison this guy for sure. Crystal's disarmed. Whole party gains a hyperbar? Sure. Maybe that's how I like build back my things. At some point I just like have my attacks back. Maybe it has to do with the hyper. Enrage and chicken out. Oh, it feels like I shouldn't be enraging them, but you know. Woo! One left, and then like 14 more fights, but it's fine. I don't want to heal, I just want to kill! Sure, let's heal Cthulhu. Heal. Oh. We're fine. Dark damage. We did it. We did it! 12 more fights. And then what? Should I not be up here? Is there another way? There's treasure! Who's this guy? So poisonous. Cheap and tasty. Try one today. Oh! We can tell Ashley's having a good time, right? Okay, one's gone. I should deal with that poison guy, probably. He seems like someone I should deal with, huh? It's fine. Cool, he's insane now. Earth damage, yeah? Let's burn the poison guy. Good. Good, this is going well for me. Oh. Enrage the Soylent. Taunt up, sure. This is bad. Your unites have an attack. Sure. Yes, good. Good job. Defend and recharge. Okay. Yeah. You have an all, right? No. Sure, let's heal Cthulhu. Why not? I used your unite already. Poison him. Sure, we're all poisoned. Just a little poison party. You just have heal unites. But you have your attack back. Do you have a unite? You do have a unite. Let's use it. Oh! This better be the end. Oh my god. How is he still alive? We did it. Okay, I'm gonna do this treasure. Deals heavy dark damage to all enemies. Cool. That's where I came from. Okay, I need to go get water because I'm losing my voice, so I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. Water cup, I will be right back with water. What? This conversation is a roller coaster of information. I have literally no idea what's happening. Click the X on the top right. No, Cyber! You tricked me! We can do this. We have a map now. I've never needed anything more than this map. It's fine. There's no one else on the road. Am I winning? Can I go now? A hallway? A friend! What is happening? Ah, it's the famous frog detective. famous? I'm not. If I jump at that, do you think I'll be able to hold on to it? Like, it looks like there's a tiny ledge, right? Right. Okay. Do you know where we're going? I'll just follow you. Getting on this horse is impossible. Are you kidding me? There we go. There's guards? I helped. I helped. I'm back! I got water. It's not really helping. My voice is still gone. But I'll make tea when I get home. I just don't have tea here to make. Tea's like the magic healer, right? There's nothing wrong with me, I just need tea. Why did I have to get all of the bad guys at once? Okay, one of them's dead. Which is like perfect. Fine, it's perfect. Oh no. Oh. Who needs to heal? Let's heal a bell sniggle. Poison chicken. Okay. Oh! Maybe it's from yelling also. Who knows? You never know. Everyone's poisoned. This is good. Who has a full party heal? I finally need it. Party cure? That sounds good. Give a party heal. Good. Oh no. Cthulhu's like almost dead. Chicken up? Sure. We're gonna damage up Cthulhu again. It's Cthulhu's turn soon. Oh! Didn't even need it. Hi Tank Bros, how are you? Tank Bros lurking? Enjoy your lurk. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for stopping by. I went up, so let's go. Wait, yeah. I don't know where I'm going. No, there's so many. Oh, I just want to save Christmas. That's all I want to do. Why are all these guys getting in my way? We're gonna get him. It's just a matter of time. More damage if user's HP is low. Charm. Sure. Maple! Ashley, I hope you're having a lovely heckin' day. Just got done with work, so I gotta grab dinner, but want to say a beautiful song. Ah, Maple! All of that at you! Thank you so much! I hope you're having a good day. Enjoy your dinner. Let us know what you're having if you stop by again. Enjoy your alert. Oh, we're gonna save Christmas soon. I know it. Are you sure? Oh. Thank you for the maple shout out.
Melissa, with the $250, and we're already at $2,000.
No!
Inconceivable! Inconceivable!
Seriously, no idea.
Maple, you did such a good job with your charity stream. Oh, we just recharged, right? Heal? No one really needs to heal. Throw gift. Vulnerable? Sure. Party heal? We don't need it, but I'll use it. Oh yeah, I have an item! I have an item! But you have a good... Oh, there we go. We still need the item. Oh, these battles are taking so long. There we go. Everyone leveled up. Good to see. Have I gone this way? Yeah, I've gone that way. Where do I go? Like, honestly, where do I go? This is where I came from. This is where I just was. At least we're gonna run out of these battles soon, and then we can just explore. And then we won't be taking so long to find where Christmas future is. I'd appreciate if they didn't attack me, but they're not gonna listen to me. Oh no, it didn't make any of them insane. Okay, one's gone. We're gonna get it. All poison? Yes, please. Oh no, I just poisoned him again. That was stupid, but it worked, I guess. We haven't had an all poison before. Did we just get that? This is taking so long! I feel like this guy in the back hasn't been hit much. There we go. Why am I always on you when I try to use a unite? Yours all suck. Here we go. The Kraken always saves us. We did it. Is there another way? No. There has to be somewhere else to go! That house looks interactable. We're gonna try and interact with that house after. It looks like there's something in there. Also, I appreciate the one enemy in this battle because it's just much easier this way. of damage. It doesn't seem to be doing much though. Let's damage up Cthulhu again. We know how it goes. Base damage. Ha! He never gets to use it because Crystal just... Okay, this house looks more interactable than the others, right? Like, I'm not crazy. This house looks like it's lit different, but I can't go inside, so oh well. We tried. We certainly tried. Is there something I'm... Wait, no. Is there something I'm missing up here? Can I go behind the building? You tried? I did try. I could have just gone behind the building the whole time, which is good to know. My whole time with this game has been, I could have kept going, but I turned backwards for no reason, really. But that's a me problem, that's not a game problem. It's not the game's fault in any way, it's just me. I just keep turning back. We had one enemy last time, so they're just gonna give us all of the enemies this time. Oh, they all get to attack, huh? We're just gonna go one by one down the line and get them all out of the way. Oh, he's still going! I need a party heal. I really need the party heal. Air damage, sure. Do you have party heal? Your Unite is a party heal, right? I finally used his Unite. He must be so happy. He finally got use out of it. No one's... Sure, let's regen Cthulhu, I guess. This fight is taking too long, and I feel like it's just a sign of what the Christmas future fight will be. I've run out of things, I've run out of attacks. It's just a bad sign for everyone. Unstoppable Bob, let's make Crystal unstoppable. Oh, you can taunt. There you go. There we go. We're working away. Oh my god! Okay, I need to regen Baba too. She's got nothing. Baba has nothing. I can use your Unite. That was 1,000 damage, okay. You can taunt up again. May as well. Recharge self, okay. Heavy physical damage? Oh! It was over 1,000. Oh, okay. Wind damage, will that do it? There we go. Finally. We got like no level up from that. Okay, we've gone behind the building. Now what's over- oh my god. Oh my god, I could have just gone through the building. It's fine. You got an Apocalypse Cloak. This accessory for Crystal gives her the Unstoppable buff and increases Desperate power. Let's go put this cloak on Crystal. Those are all robes. This is a cloak. There we go. And I'll save. I may as well save. 6 hours? It's supposed to be 4 to 5 hours for one playthrough, but we're really taking our time, I guess. Oh, it's fine. What do you have? Control a present? Scenic playthrough, let's go. If I didn't keep getting lost, I'd be fine. Oh, jeez. You did turn around from the building, yeah, that's like the extra hour has been turning around when I was supposed to go the other way. And these fights might be part of it too. That's right. Some wind damage. Get a little windy in here. I don't need to heal. Sure, let's defend. Sure. I run out of attacks so quickly. I wish I could like switch out what skills I have more easily. I don't know if I can at all. But like, I would love to not run out of attacks. Oh no. Oh no. Use an item. And the party shares items, so we can't like each have a little bomb to throw at people. Okay, we're nearing the end of this one. I feel it. I feel it. We're nearing the end. Maybe. Eventually. Let's unite. Okay. We're fine. Oh no. I don't think he likes being insane. That is a good emote. Okay, we're on our way. There's 5 battles left. Do I go left? Feels like item, maybe? Left feels like item? Or left was the correct way and right was item? Left was item! I figured it out. Regen capabilities is fine. I don't need it. I don't want to equip it. Another item. And another battle. Here we go. Can I just request the 1-person battles? It would be helpful for me if it was just 1-person battles. It's kind of rude of the Kraken to listen to this guy too, because one of my attacks is to call the Kraken, and he keeps using the Kraken on me, and I just think that's not fair. The Kraken is my friend, and he shouldn't be attacking me also. It's rude, exactly. I haven't used any items, that's why that didn't do anything. This whole thing's just rude, in my opinion. Oh, dark magic, okay. Air damage, sure. When I posted about this earlier today, I was like, we might play something after, depending on how long it takes to finish the game. Oh, what a naive person I was. Oh, we're gonna get him. There we go. Only 4 of those left, and then it's Christmas Futures battle. Nothing in here. Oh, this music's gonna haunt my dreams. You have an all, you have an all. Here we go. What's everyone's plans for the week? Does anyone have holidays? I'm off all of next week. I work Christmas morning and then I'm off for a week after that. And I'll be back after the new year, so I'm so excited for that. That's what will be getting me through this week. And working Christmas, like, I know I work Christmas, but then I get a week off, so it really doesn't matter. What's everyone else's plans? I know, like, if you're in Ontario, you can't really have plans, but, like, time off work, see the immediate fam, what's going on? Took Monday off through Wednesday of next week. Ooh, that's fun. I am excited to not be at work. But this week I'm gonna have to do like extra work to get ahead. So, off work till Christmas Eve, then off till New Year. Ooh! Thanks, Nightbot. Stun? Self-stun? Is that what I want? Let's just base damage. I feel like this is the perfect time to have holidays because you literally can't do anything. So you have no higher power telling you that you should be doing something. Like, no, I can't go do anything because it's illegal right now. So I can just sit at home and relax for a week and not feel guilty about it. Get to leave early on Friday, looking forward to that, and then visiting my parents on Saturday. Then I get to leave early, but I have to start early too. So I normally start at 10, but I have to start at 8 on Friday so that I can leave at noon. So it's just a half day, but then I work Saturday anyways, so it's not really like helping me out too much, but I'll take a half day if I'm given a half day. I would like to do nothing but also still get money. It's a good way to work. Oh, I have an item! I always forget about my items. only have like 3 of these fights left. My mom already bought a tofurkey for me and my brother and his girlfriend to enjoy on Christmas. So I'm excited. Tofurkeys are so good. But like we never get them because they're also so expensive. So I'm excited for the tofurkey. I just have to survive a few more fights. It's fine. Why are they all attacking Cthulhu? I'm gonna charm them all. Poison someone? Sure. Why not? Okay. This one feels like it's going well. Sometimes they feel like they aren't going well. But this one, I feel like we're in a groove. We don't need to heal. Damage versus insanity, okay. Physical damage, why not? Cthulhu's hurting, but he's okay. Already speed up. You're running out of attacks, my guy. Let's use an item. Allied damage up. Cthulhu, you know what it is. You know where we're at. Do you have an all? Woo! Okay, just one more. Just one more. You have a good... There we go. Nope, didn't do it. Didn't do it. Oh, what do you have? Party heal, sure. Party speed up. Let's go quick. We did it! We have one battle left. Oh my god, and then we're free. We're free of this hell. And then we can go get Christmas Future, and then that better be the end of the game. If it isn't, I'm not finishing it today. I was supposed to be home at 8 for dinner. But I want to beat the game! I need to beat the game! Because I'm not playing this game after Christmas, that'd be weird. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? So I need to beat the game. You got this, enjoy your lurk, I hope you have a good night. I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming, at least until Christmas Future is dead. I'm so happy this is the final fight. If you can put a chicken, I can warm it up. If there's any left, I can warm it up. Damage up. We know. Damage up. Chicken up. It took me most of November to beat my Spooktober game. It did. I remember it was like November 19th maybe? I don't know, it was like later November when you finished that. So I was like, oh, Halloween's finally done. My My Spooktober game was just Little Nightmares 2. It was much shorter than your Spooktober game. No one needs to heal. It was long. It was, but it was good. I'm glad you finished it. So, believe in me, thank you so much. I still have my item left! And it didn't do much. Oh, he's really making this tough, huh? Are you joking? Why not? Why not, really? You have attacks back? Thank you. We did it. And we leveled up. It's just treasure up here. Boost his physical power. That sounds good. I should equip it. It was an accessory? Oh, I'm in Cthulhu. It was not an accessory. Okay. So where were we going? Is this where I came from? If it was, I don't know what to do. The music is getting so intense. This is literally where I came from, isn't it? It's fine. Don't worry. We don't have any battles left, so we could just run through all of this. No one's worried. It's fine. Oh! I'm also gonna save. I was like half stuck on something and I was like, oh no. Something's terribly wrong. Where's our friend? We're gonna find her friend. Treasure? I don't need to reuse Gentle Rain. Are we close yet? Treasure? Armor for Baba boosts her power of her insanity abilities. I feel like I don't need to apply anything else. We're as dressed as we need to be. Ugh. I need a map that tells me where I go. Boost XP rewards. It's too late for that, my guy. You made it! How expected. And now it's time to end it! Cthulhu performs a mighty attack and misses. What happened? This game doesn't have accuracy checks. I can see every attack you make before you make it. With that knowledge, it is a simple matter to ensure that I'm elsewhere. Cthulhu performs another mighty attack and misses. How am I supposed to kill you if I can't hit you? You can't. Face it. I'm better than you. I'll never face that. Cthulhu reigns supreme even when he doesn't. Then die. Ah! No, we can't let it end like this. How can we defeat something that knows what we're going to do before we do it? What's the plan, boss? I don't have one. Perhaps I can help. Narrator, you stay out of this. I've always been a fan of Christmas presents, and I've been especially good this year. Take that! The ghost of Christmas future is suddenly beset with visions of every possible future simultaneously. Too much information, make it stop. Now's your chance, fight while its power of predictions are disabled. This is it, our final chance to shine. The narrator's coming in handy. League of Christmas Evil members, come to me. No! I summoned thee from the depths. No! Ah! No! It shouldn't be like this. Ah! Oh no! It's going down! It is, but like... Ah! I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. There's nothing about this I like. There isn't a single thing I like about... Ah! Oh, they healed! Oh, cool new friends. Who are they? Hoodies, they're all of the bosses that we've fought throughout the entire game. Oh. Ally damage up. Let's ally your damage up. Oh. Let's use an item. Let's get an item out of the way. Names though, and are they single? The big guy in the middle is Ghost of Christmas Future. The cat is someone. The big robot guy right there is Mouse, the Rat King. He's the Rat King. And the blue guy is Jack Frost. But I can't remember the one like on the far left. I can't remember who that is. Oh, if I just go to attack them, it'll tell me. That's Mary Louise, Jack Frost, Christmas Future, Yule Cat, and Mouse King. Good to know. Oh! Cthulhu's dead! Cthulhu's dead! Oh no, 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 no! That didn't do much. That didn't do much at all. Party unstoppable, please. Yule Cat's almost dead? Are we sure? Does it say the health when I look at them? It says their health when I look at them. It's the last fight in the game. I never noticed. I never noticed. So Yule Cat's dead, huh? Party heal. Yeah, we should party heal. Dylan, thank you for pointing that out. I'm disappointed in myself for never noticing. It's fine though. It's fine. We made it this far. Defense up, please. Oh, I don't like this. Sure. Everyone needs to heal again. I haven't needed to use a heal like the entire game. They all still have so much. Oh, I'm just gonna get one of them at a time. That's how we're gonna go about this. Oh, Crystal's almost dead. you have an attack? Yeah. Who needs to heal the most? Belsnick, probably. Oh no, Crystal's dead again. You're dead! Yay! Defend and recharge, please. I'm so nervous. Like... Okay. We need a party heal, quick. Self-heal? No, you don't need to heal. Dark damage? Insane. Let's just get the Rat King out of the way, and then we can deal with the Ghost of Christmas Past. Or future, I mean. I attacked the wrong guy. It's fine. Party temp damage, I'm checking up. No, those all suck. What do you have? All ally and stuff above? Crystal needs to heal herself really badly. Max HP up. There we go. We've done it. We've done it. We've saved Crystal. Oh! Chicken up. Good. We're out of everything. This isn't good. Okay, okay, we're doing it. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Look at us go. Oh. Heal power up. Self-heal. You don't need to heal. Can you attack? What's this? Item. Chicken up. Can I chicken up you? I don't know what chicken up does. We're on the final boss. Okay. Heal. Heal and taunt. For Belsnickle, I guess. Recharge. Sure. Party heal! You have a party heal finally! Oh. How much? Oh, I can't see! 8,000. That's not so bad! 8,000 isn't terrible. We're gonna do fine. Poison, good. Regen. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna charm him. I'm gonna charm him. There we go. He's charmed. I'm gonna make him vulnerable. Perfect. I'm gonna heal Crystal, just in case. I can use a Unite. Your Unites suck. Wait. Now how much health does he have? Damage up? You got this? Thank you. I'm really trying my best. But I don't know. He's doing a lot of damage. 3,700. We're working our way down. Oh, I need to heal Bellsnickel quick, please. What can you do, Crystal? Please heal Bellsnickel. Thank you. Oh no, Baba needs help too. Heal Baba, please. Thank you. Sure, that's your only move you have left, so let's use it. Oh, what do you have now? Heal power up? Sure. Do you have an attack? 1 physical damage? What do you have? 57! We did it! And everyone leveled up! We won! Strike that! I won! How could I have been so blind by the power of your blows? I've seen the error of my ways. Yay, it's a super happy ending. I now see clearly that this future was never meant to be. Thank you for the hypes and the GGs. Let me return to your own original time. I will no longer tamper with the flow of time for my own purpose. Cthulhu and his party are returning to December 24th, and a new day begins. It is now Christmas! Yay! Cthulhu finds a gorgeously wrapped present. It looks like Santa has been here. Cthulhu tears off the wrapping paper. Inside is a small letter. Thank you for all of your help. Come see me and you'll get what you most desire. Oh boy, I'm so excited. But first you better check in on some of the wonderful relationships you've developed over the course of this game. Do I have to? I'm Cthulhu. Cthulhu decides to visit Baba Yaga. Hey boss, check out the sweet haul I got this year. Baba's chicken-legged hut is chock full of presents. I haven't even had enough time to open them all yet, that's how many there are. And Santa didn't leave out Cluck Cluck, so many cute outfits to dress up in. I wonder if Santa's planning on sending me this many presents every year. If not, I'm going to have a little, talk with the big man, if you know what I mean. Cthulhu decides to visit the post office. Get away from me! Santa Claus showed up and gave me the greatest gift of all, my sanity. To think that I let my brain get sucked dry by your insane presents, I shudder to think of what you did to me. Now leave before I make you. Having more important matters to attend to, Cthulhu decides to leave the post office. Cthulhu decides to go see Santa Claus! Ho ho ho, I was wondering when you'd show up, Cthulhu. Power! Gimme! 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 I was worried at first about granting you your wish, but my granddaughter insists it's for the best. Something about preserving the timeline between prequel and main game? Kids these days with their paradoxes. Now promise me that you'll only use these powers for good. I promise. You just lied, didn't you? Totally. Very well, a promise is a promise. Here are your Wait! Baba, what are you doing here? Don't do this. Just because our stories make us out to be evil doesn't mean we have to become villains. Haven't you had more fun in this game than you ever did asleep in Ryle? It has been fun, but I cannot deny my destiny. Just in time for dinner too, only 50 minutes late. It's fine, it's fine. Yes, you can. You can choose who you will become. No one else can do it. Let him go. What? It'll all turn out for the best in the end. Trust me, I've seen the next game. Sometimes a temporary setback is necessary for ultimate victory. Trust us. Enough preaching, it's time to end this. Cthulhu finds himself back in Ryle. My power, it's all coming back. Time to destroy the world! The end. The story continues and Cthulhu saves the world. It's time to quit now. Maybe we'll do New Game Plus another time, I don't know. But I'm absolutely going to play Cthulhu Saves the World at some point. I had so much fun with this game. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me through it. It was a wild ride. I appreciate all of you. once again, Lizzie, thank you so much for the raid. Snoogans, thank you for the follow. Master Gaming, thank you for the follow. You told me how to say it. I'm so sorry, but thank you for the follow. Wizard, thank you for resubscribing. I've lost my place. Master Gaming, thank you for 10 bits. Dylan, thank you for the host. DD Pure, thank you for the follow. Hey Charlotte, thank you for the raid. Just Will, thank you for gifting a sub to Charlotte. Just Will, thank you for the follow. Kermit, thank you for the follow. Just Will, thank you for subscribing. Harold, thank you for the follow. Mike, thank you for resubscribing. Just Will, thank you for the 500 bits. Mom, thank you for the 100 bits. Old Man Mr. Matt, thank you for the 100 bits. Master Gaming, thank you for the 10 bits. Draken, thank you for the 1 bit. Lolly, thank you for the raid. Jackson, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the host. Arcanus, thank you for the follow. Garnet, thank you for the follow. And Retrofan, thank you for the follow and for subscribing to my YouTube. That was so many things. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. It's such a fun stream. Now we have to go find a raid, and I have to go get dinner. We probably won't do New Game Plus. Hoodies knows me too well. We might. Where are we going? Where do we want to go? Mike redeemed Guide the Raid, and he must have known, but Aaron's live, and Mike redeemed Guide the Raid to Aaron, so that's where we're going to go. I won't be able to stick around for the raid because I gotta go home and eat dinner, but y'all know Aaron. Y'all know Aaron. Where's my raid message? Where's my raid message? There. Ben did it. Wizard already did it. That's why it didn't work. Please stick around for the raid. Go say hi to Aaron. Playing Setsuna? I don't know. I've never heard of it. But we'll go see what it is. I hope you all have a good day, a good week. I might stream again before Christmas. I don't know yet, but we will see. I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you later. Bye.